Yo, guys, what's going on? It's Fears. How you doing? Welcome back to the Fears podcast. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing great. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Coffee first. Oh yeah. Mmm. Nice. In my original security mug, I got this mug for doing security at the Verizon call center. So I used to drink coffee out of this mug all the time. And it's been in my shelf for about a year. I mean, it's been here the whole time, but I haven't drank out of this probably maybe in about a year. So I thought I'd bust it out. But anyway, what's up? Back at it again with another stream. So I got lots of updates, guys. Lots and lots and lots of updates. First update is me and LC are hanging out tonight. He's taking a shower right now, he told me. But he's going to be on the stream a little bit later. Then I'm going to have Tommy NC motherfucking 2010 in for a little while. Catch up with him. I haven't talked to him in forever. And then tomorrow, me and LC are going to grab some White Castle. We're going to play some video games. And then we're going to buy some Lego gems. That's right. And then on Sunday, I'm going to skip church. And I'm going to go to Star Wars Day. That's right. So that means I gotta make my reservations for Disney for Sunday tonight. So after the stream, that's what I'm going to do. And then later on, I'm going to have Lantern on. And then Lantern, big surprise, guys. He got his stream, his StreamYards back. That's what Lantern told me. So I hope he wasn't I hope he wasn't joking around. But anyway, I'm going to call Lantern real quick and let him know I'm live. So give me 1 second. I'm going to tell Lantern to make sure he spreads the word, All right. All right. Give me 1 second here. Lantern! Hey, I'm live. So be sure to share the link in the Discord. I'm live right now. All right, so get everybody here, and then we're rocking and we're rolling, all right? All right, I'll see you soon, all right, buddy? All right, bye-bye. Peace. All right, Lantern said he's going to share the link. Speaking of Lantern, I actually got to host his show yesterday. So that was a lot of fun. So I did my show, and then I had me, Lantern, Visions, and Tokes on, and I hosted Lantern's show. Yo, Visions, what's up? Visions, don't even go there. I like cars, but I saw what you did. I saw it. I saw what you were saying. Yes, I like the Knight Rider car, but do I love it? No, I don't love it. I like it. I like it a lot, but yeah. Anyway, well, let's throw the link out to my first guest. And Visions, if you want to come on, in later, I'm gonna have LC. But right now, because LC said he was showering right now, so he said he'll be in here in a little bit. But I'm gonna throw the link to my friend Tommy. So I haven't had Tommy on my panel in forever. So yeah, let's get him on in here. There we go. I'm gonna talk to Tommy. Come on in when you're ready. And we'll talk to Tommy for a little bit. I've talked to Tommy on the phone, but I have not talked to him in a live in probably months. More than months. By the way, Visions, check it out. If it bleeds, we can kill it. That's right. I threw on the shirt. I hadn't worn this shirt in quite a while, so he should be in here momentarily, my friends. I just sent him the link. So, heck yeah. But I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm having a pretty good day. Hope everybody enjoyed the vlog. I just posted a new vlog to my channel, and that was the Super RetroCon. back in 2022. So it's new to you guys. It's new to the channel, but it's not new. But anyway, there he is. There is Tommy NC 2010. Let's invite him in. He's just situating his camera. You ready, Tommy? All right. Here we go. Bam! What's up, dude?
Not much, John. How you doing, buddy?
Good to see you, man. Hey, I'm liking the haircut. I like it. Trimmed up the beard. So what have you been up to, man? I was telling my fans, I have not had you on, like I've talked to you on the phone, but I haven't had you on a show in forever. I'd probably more than 6 months. More than 6 months.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to?
Just been hanging out, man.
Now, how's work been?
That's good. Just been working.
Well, dude, I've been working like crazy, and I was just telling my fans, I wish you were here because I'm going to Star Wars Day on Sunday.
Nice.
So if you ever come to visit around Star Wars Day, I'll definitely take you, man, because they do it big at Disney World. I don't know. Are you a big Star Wars fan?
I'm on the fence on it. You know, I like the original trilogy, but you know,
Yeah. What about some of this new stuff? I want to pick your brain here just for a little bit.
You know, it was good. I just feel like they wrapped it up and they just like, you know, and then they're putting everything on Disney Plus, and I hate the modern mouse. The modern mouse is really prolific.
What about The Mandalorian? Did you enjoy The Mandalorian?
It was decent. You know, I watched a little bit of The Mandalorian. It was decent.
I tell you what, I liked the second and the third season the best. The first season, it was all right, but the second and third season, for me, that's when it started rocking, buddy. That's when it really started rocking. What about Rogue One? Did you like Rogue One?
Yeah, it was good. Rogue One wasn't that bad.
Nice.
John, I'm just gonna warn you, if someone calls me, I may have to jump off here, but I could stay in here as long as I can, okay, bud?
Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, Tommy, you know me, I'm easy Ozy. Like, stay as long as you can. If you gotta go, if your mom calls, or if somebody needs you and you gotta take off, I completely understand, man. So I'm gonna invite, if you're still on here, I'm gonna invite LC on later. My buddy. I don't know if have you ever met LC?
I think I've heard of him.
Okay, cool. So, man, I've been watching I almost said the Super Fun Time show. I've been watching the Tommy Talk show. Describe, how does it feel to have it back?
It's fun. It's entertaining. You know, I haven't really. We've been experimenting with stuff, and you know, we're just kind of going here and there with it. But
now, tell me about your fans. Are they glad that it's back? Do they like that it's a pre-recorded show? Do they want it a live show?
Well, I've heard some speculation that someone want it live, but like,
okay,
the show might be going back live soon. I don't know.
I think you should. That's me being a friend. Like, I loved chatting in your chat. I loved catching it live. I thought it was cool, man. I mean, I still enjoy it pre-recorded. You know, you've got 3 episodes out now.
Yeah, like 3 episodes.
I've watched every single one. They're pretty good. I liked all the Hamza cameos in there. Of course, Tommy NC 2010 sitting in the studio. The couch is to the side of you or right behind you? There it is. So that's where I'll be napping whenever I come to visit. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Anyway, so yeah, buddy.
John's obsession that he wants to sleep on my couch in my studio. He wants to be the first person to sleep on the couch.
It has to be the first person. So if anyone tries, be like, hey, get your legs off that fucking couch. It's John Fears. Yeah. I don't care if anyone sleeps on it, Tommy, after, but I got to be the first one because my fans call me a legend. So how legendary would it be if I got to be the first one to sleep on the couch? Hell yeah. It'd be great. So whenever I come to Black Mountain, what's the first thing we got to do? So
whatever you want to do, John. Like, I have no idea.
I mean, you live there, so what would be one thing? I get there. What do we do, Tommy? What's the first thing we do? What's the first thing?
Probably go out to eat. Probably go to somewhere like Trailhead or something like that. I get a bite to eat there. It got some good. They got like good wings. They got nachos and stuff like that.
Ooh, I like nacho cheese. All right. What about steaks? Do they have some nice steaks?
Yeah, the Trailhead has a good steak.
Nice.
And
now, is that the place where I saw you and Hamza go, like you were interviewing people in the
Yeah,
restaurant.
I was at Trailhead. Yeah, it's a good place to eat at.
That place looked really nice on the outside and the inside. Like it looked like they had really decorated it up. It looked really fantastic. So anyway, Tommy, this could either be good news or bad news, the way you take it. I thought it was hilarious, and I know you don't like this person. I don't like this person, so I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny that we mentioned it. So the great Carrie celebrated 9 years. Any thoughts?
She's still around.
She's still around, barely. Well, for a while she was gone, and then like I don't know if somebody lit a fire under her ass and she's back, or if she lit her own fire under her ass and now she's back. I don't know why she's back. Like she was real big and going fucking nuts, and then she said, "Fuck you, Fears. I hate you." And I said, "Well, I hate you too." And then she left for a couple years, and now she's back. So I don't know why she's back, but
I know for the longest time she like had a semi crush on you, and she wanted a big piece of John pie.
Oh yeah, well, me and everybody in the community. Seriously, at one time she said that she had the hots for you. At one time she had the hots for my buddy Visions. I'm not even kidding. Visions, you remember this? The dude Sega. She dated Sega at one point. She dated Richie at one point. I was all like, no. I was all like that. I was like, leave me the hell out of it. So any comments, Tommy? I don't think she left a very big positive, impact on YouTube. I looked at my fans and said a very, 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 very small footnote at best. That's what I said. But I said, but Carrie, I'll be nice. Happy anniversary, I guess. That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said.
She's the type of person that you want to put in a barrel and just load in a rocket and watch it blast off in the sky, and then this is like, and then you hear a.
Well, and then I thought it was funny. Me and my fans were laughing our ass off. She comes back, and I guess she still doesn't like. I've apologized to her. Remember back in the day when she was calling me like 50 times a day? She was leaving me tons of voice messages. I couldn't take it anymore, so I called her up. And I meant to tell her this on the phone, but I guess she was busy, so it went to her voicemail, and I was like, Carrie, I can't take it anymore. You're driving me nuts. Get it through your thick fucking skull. I don't want to date you. And she got pissed. So I think she's still pissed at that. Because when she came back, she was like, you're still around, Fears? Fuck you. Fuck all your friends. I'm going to sue you, Fears. I'm going to sue all your friends. And for a while, she was going to sue everybody in the community. And then she even said that she was going to sue you. I'm not even kidding.
What? For what?
I guess me and you made fun of her back in the day, but what was complete bullshit. She made fun of us first, and I was like, "This is fucking retarded."
I could have sued her because she freaking put my number out there, and
exactly.
She said she supposedly when I was in 2016, she was like trying to dox me and put my
exactly.
I could have sued her, honestly. I could have.
Then you were on the drama show. She comes in, got you all like hot, hot and fire on that. Then remember my birthday stream? Oh my god! You just wanted to come in and say one thing, and she was like, "You interrupted my friend's stream. You interrupted my friend's birthday stream," and she had a shit fit and let the war start with you and Tommy. Oh, man. Ever since that birthday stream, god damn. Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord.
I think she DM'd me one time and she said, you should kill yourself. Is
that what she said? Oh, wow.
And one of her DMs to me, she said, you should kill yourself. And I'm like,
wow, y'all.
Like, what did I ever do to you besides you being a scumbag of a person and just being disgusting and wanting a piece of the John pie and to dip your finger in that. And
she didn't want just a piece of the Fierce pie. She wanted all the pie. And I had no interest, I wish her the best of luck because I do agree. She has calmed down a lot. And I agree with Visions. Now that she's calmed down a lot and I think she's got some help, she is nice. She's a nice lady, but she has her manic states. Visions, you know where I stand on this. She's nice, but when she gets in those manic states, holy shit, Watch out.
John, let's give you a scenario. Let's put a scenario.
All right, scenario it up.
All right, it's in the middle of the night. You're sleeping, and all of a sudden you hear, "Let's get it on, ooh, let's get it on," and you start smelling candles burning in your room, and all of a sudden you're like, you think that some gorgeous model's in there, and she's like, "Hello, John, big boy, how you doing?" And you're like, "Huh?" And next thing you know, you have a blindfold, and you feel this tight pressure. And you're like, "What the? Who is this?" And all of a sudden, she takes the blindfold off, and it's Carrie, and she's in a lengthy outfit, and she's standing on top, and she's sitting on top of you. What do you do in that scenario?
I would knock her off of me, jump in my shoes, and hightail it, book it out of my fucking apartment, and go to my car and drive about a half a fucking mile, and wait until she leaves my apartment. I would wait for like an hour or two. Then I would come back. Exactly.
You wouldn't. You're gonna let her be in your apartment and like get pissed at you and trash everything in your apartment. You're not gonna call.
Well, no. I mean, I would leave, but when I got to my car, I would be calling the cops. Oh yeah, for sure.
Excuse me, cops. Officers, there is a freaking psychotic lunatic in my apartment in an outfit that I don't agree with, and like she shouldn't be wearing it.
Oh yeah. Vision says, well, hopefully her and Lantern can hook up. I agree. Carrie is perfect for Lantern. Have you ever met Lantern?
No.
Lantern's a good guy. He hosts a show every Thursday and every Friday. I hosted for him last night because he got suspended on StreamYards. But Lantern called me today, and Lantern said that he's got it back. So Lantern will be hosting his StreamYards show tonight. So yeah. But yeah, it all worked out for the best, Tommy. But I didn't want to bash Carrie, but I just thought that was funny. I'm like, celebrating what? Yeah, wow, great, 9 years, wow. And really, it's not even a full 9 years. The first 5 years she was active on her channel. The last 4 years, last 4 or 5 years, the first 5 years she was active, and then the last 4 years she hasn't really been active. If I'm being honest, it's just here and there. So I'm like, if you want to be honest, it should be celebrating 5 years, because her first 5 years of YouTube was like big. She would stream almost every night. She'd be vlogging. She'd be uploading content. But the last 4 years, she hasn't done much. But because I don't even celebrate my anniversary. Have you ever celebrated your anniversaries on YouTube?
No, not really. I don't even know when I started like making YouTube videos. Like
Listen, I know when I started, but I'm like, listen, the work will stand for itself. I'm not gonna waste a vlog or waste a stream and celebrate. I'm gonna be like, look, you guys love my content. Let's just keep the content a-flowing. I started my very first video on Fearsman 26 was, I think it was October 2010. And then the very first live stream was like 2014, 2015-ish. And then I made Fears vlogs in 2012, 2013, around that time. I would have to get an exact date for you, but it's around that time. So yeah. And when did you create yours, Tommy? Because you had yours created way before mine.
2010, at least.
Okay. Was it at the beginning of 2010? Because I made mine around September, October of 2010. That was when I uploaded my first video ever.
It's hard to say. I can't remember exactly when I started exactly.
But I didn't meet you until what year? 2016. I think I had heard of you before, but we didn't become friends until 2016. Because at first, people were like, oh, no, fuck him, John. He's the worst. Fuck him. And I was an idiot, I'll admit it, and I believed them. But then I was like, well, no, I shouldn't do that. No one's going to tell me who to be friends with. So I was like, let me actually get to know Tommy.
Oh.
And so when I got to know you, then I got to know the real great, amazing Tommy NC 2010. And I was like, hey, man, can we just put the past behind us? And you were like, yeah, sure, John. And then we found all about Raz and, oh, God, all that crap.
Oh, yeah. Then the greatest memory of all is me getting John drunk at his apartment. That was priceless.
I'm an idiot. I thought I could honestly outdrink you, man. I wasn't even drunk. I was fucking sloshed out of my goddamn mind. I was
Yeah,
like, Tommy, yeah, Tommy. I sounded like a goddamn Chinaman. I kept saying, Tommy. And you're like, what, Fears? And I'm like, yeah, Tommy. I only remember bits of that night. I remember drinking with you and Sam. I remember bits of the middle and bits of the beginning. I don't even remember ending it. I think you or Sam must have pushed the end button to end my
No,
stream.
I ended the stream because you were like, no, Tommy, I can't end the stream. And like, no, John, you have to end the stream. You're drunk. And you're
Yeah.
like, I'm not drunk.
Oh yeah, that was the greatest part when I watched it back. I'm like, I'm not drunk. I'm just buzzed. And you're like, Fears, look in my eyes. You're like, you're way beyond buzz. You're fucking drunk, man. And I was like, all right, just go ahead and fucking end the stream and shit. That's a hard one to watch, Tommy. Because usually I never get sloshed. If I'm drunk, if I'm just drunk, I can remember everything and I'm in control. No one's ever had to babysit me like you did. Yeah, I think that's the one. Oh no, there's been 2 times. You had to babysit me once, and then Eric. So only 2 times ever in my life. It's because whenever I get wasted, that's when it's like the point of no return. If I'm just drunk, then I'm all right. You know, if I'm just like, if I get to a certain drunk state, I'm like, all right, I'm cutting myself off. I'm good and drunk. I feel good, and I should be able to take care of myself, and I'm fine. Because that's one of my worst things. You know, like when you drink, then somebody has to babysit you. I'm like, oh, no, I don't want to be that friend. And, hey, take care of me. Like when I'm wasted. I don't want to be that friend, you know. So thank God it's only happened to me twice ever in my life. So anyway. So how's the Black Mountain game? How's Hamza? How's Crystal? How's Ashley?
I spoke to Ashley recently. She's doing all right.
Nice.
Spoke to Crystal. She's working. She just works several jobs, and she's a single mom.
Well, I haven't seen a video with you or Ashley in a long time. I haven't seen a video of you and Crystal in quite a long. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't seen her either.
Yeah. Well, I understand about Crystal because you said Crystal's got 1 kid, 2 kids, something like that.
One.
So if you're a parent, I completely understand. And I always forget, Crystal is the girl with the blonde hair, right? The other one. The brown hair, right?
She changes her colors. She changes her hair colors.
But is she the thin one, right? The thin one?
Yeah, she's the thin one.
Yeah. Because I always forget, I'm like, which one is it? But because I've seen them in the videos, but I've never met them. I would love to meet them when I come visit you, buddy, because I've just seen them in so many videos. I'm like, oh, Ashley, nice to meet you. Oh, Crystal, nice to meet you. But yeah.
Yeah, possibly you could meet Ashley. You know, I don't know when that day will be, but you could possibly meet her.
And then I definitely want to meet Hamza because he's helped you with your channel so much. And I don't know much about Hamza, but he seems like a cool guy. You know?
Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's a real hombre.
Yeah. Bukagi says, Carrie was speaking in tongues, legs spread. Oh, yeah, that was quite a video. Oh, yeah. Did you ever see that one, Tommy?
I never watched her content, dude. I never really paid attention to her.
You're not missing much. I turn it on. She's like she was speaking in tongues. And I was like, what the hell are you doing? I was just sitting there like, yeah, go on. Yeah. I didn't know what she was doing, but it was quite funny. So yeah. So what's next for the channel, man? What have you been up to? What's coming?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't even know what I'm gonna do ahead of time. Honestly, I just living life, man.
I hear you. So yeah. So I wanted to ask. So last year I went to go visit my dad. Since your dad's passing, have you went to go visit him?
Not really. No.
Well, when you come, because I know, he's buried out here, right?
Yeah.
So the next time you come, if you want to go, I'll definitely, you can hop in my car. We'll definitely go, buddy, because that's definitely important. Like anytime I'm in town, I always visit my dad. And I actually put him recently in a vlog of my trip. I just turned it on. I just said a few words to my dad when I went to visit him. My dad picked a great spot. So I know he'll always be taken care of. It's in a big military cemetery with like thousands of war veterans, and they make that place immaculate, Tommy.
Yeah.
Like if one blade of grass is out, boom, they trim it right away. So I know it'll never look trashy because you see some cemeteries and they're all trashed and they're all filthy, and I'm like, I would never want that, Dad. So yeah, losing a dad's hard, man. I'm so sorry that you lost your dad.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
A lot of people in the community have lost. Like I've lost my dad. You've lost your dad. My friend Visions has. My friend Lantern has lost his dad. I think Sega still has his dad. I think.
Yeah.
Well, Sega was on my show a couple of days ago. He literally wants to come visit me. I want to come visit him. And I'm telling you, the moment he comes to visit me, it'll blow the fans' minds into fucking oblivion. Because they would never think, like, oh, yeah, Sega will never come. He'll never come.
And you have me to thank for that because I'm the one that kind of like kept you because
Yep.
I was the one that, when Sam was spreading his toxicity and trying to get people to think that we were assholes and like he got.
And I'm not. The only time I've ever been an asshole is when I've reacted to a troll. If I get along with you and we're cool and we're hanging out, why would I be an asshole to someone that I get along with? That's the only people that I've ever been negative to, because they've been negative to me. Oh, who's your friend, buddy?
Him? Oh.
Yeah. I saw a friend. Introduce the friend, buddy.
I don't know if you want to meet him.
Why?
His name is Terrence, and he has a mouth on him.
Okay. Well, can Terrence make a cameo? Can I just say hello
I
to
may have
Terrence?
to step out of frame if you want to talk to him.
That's fine. That's fine. Me and Terrence will have like a 1 little minute chat. Everybody, let me introduce Terrence. What's up, Terrence? What's up, dude? Welcome to the Fierce Podcast. So, Terrence, what's up? Terrence, how long have you and Tommy been friends?
This loser?
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that guy.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. My point exactly. Fuck me? No. Fuck you. That's right, buddy. That's right. Yeah, you tell him, Terrence. You tell him. Anyway, so where did you and Tommy meet? Where did you meet the great Tommy NC 2010?
He saved me from a Goodwill. He found me at a Goodwill one day, and
Nice.
Became myself.
So you were kind of a Goodwill find.
Yes, I was.
Nice. So I can't believe someone would want to throw you away, Terrence. Tommy was talking smack about you. He said that I shouldn't meet you.
Yeah, because
well, listen, Terrence. Listen, he said that you're an asshole. I've just met you within 2 minutes. You don't seem like an asshole to me, buddy.
Oh, trust me, John. I'm holding back on you.
Oh well, thank God for that. Why don't you be an asshole to people that deserve to be an asshole, like Carrie or Yakov or
I don't know who those people are, but I know about.
No, you know who Yakov is. You know who Yakov. Yakov is like good friends with Quentin. You know who Quentin is.
John, I know how to trigger you. You know that?
What the what now?
I know how to trigger you.
Oh well, let's not start that, buddy. Yeah, let's not start that.
Are you sure? Because I'm an asshole.
Oh, see, now this is why Tommy warned me about you. Well, it was very nice to meet you, but yeah, if you ever get a chance, troll the fuck out of Quentin. He deserves it. He definitely
No problem, Jonathan. Enjoy fucking the pumpkins, buddy.
Oh, wow. Okay. I will. Stem first. Always stem first. Tommy, did you really find him at a Goodwill?
Yes, I did.
He's an asshole, man. He's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, he's
Is that Quentin's brother? I think it's Quentin's brother.
No, I don't know.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna retort that. Quentin's worse than that fucking guy. Hey Tommy. That must get annoying. Oh God. And I remember seeing your face, and I'm like, yeah, we get it. Yeah, hey Tommy. Yeah, Tommy gets it. Yeah, we get it. Anyway, so nice burp.
Thanks.
Nice burp. Tommy, speaking of burps, I showed the fans, and I uploaded, I think, sometime last year, or maybe this year, I can't remember. Do you remember when we were in the mall, when you came and we were eating pizza?
Yeah.
You kept burping. Like, you are the master of burps. I had to sip some soda. I said, I can't burp on command. I said, give me a second. I took a couple sips of soda, right? I maybe got like 3 or 4 little baby burps out. I don't know how, but because you didn't have any soda, you just kept eating chunks of pizza, and you let out like 5 or 6 hellacious burps. It was like going fucking nuts. I didn't know how you could do that, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know how I did it either.
They were big ones, and I was like, and you could hear me in the video. I'm like, damn, and then all of a sudden another big one. I'm like, damn, it was insane, dude. Well, hey man, I'm gonna let you go, but I just wanted to say hi, and I'm glad that you and your family are doing well. Tell your mom I said hi, because I got to meet your mom, and I got to meet. Who was some of your family when we went to the Mexican restaurant?
My brother was there. My biological father was there, and my sister-in-law and my nephew was there.
Well, say hello to all them because they were really nice. I remember we were sitting at the Mexican restaurant because you were waiting for me to come and hang out, and then I think that was our first live stream because remember I asked your mom, hey, would it be okay? I said I'll drive Tommy back. I said he comes to my house and we do a live stream. That was the pre-drunk live stream. That was just a live stream. That was a lot of fun. And I'll be honest, Tommy, I'm glad that you got me drunk because now I can tell the fans. Me and Tommy did a hellacious epic drunk stream, and it was fucking great. And I got to drink with Tommy NC 2010. Hell yeah. So it all worked out, buddy. It all worked out, and whenever you come again, we'll do another drunk stream. I won't get that wasted. I'll get a little trash, but I won't get that wasted, buddy.
Most definitely, bud.
But yeah, man, let me know whenever you get some more time, because I know you got a phone call coming. Let me know, and we'll chill a lot more, and I'll have you on a lot more, because I was like, man, I haven't had Tommy on in like 6 to 8 months, or even possibly longer than that. And I was like, Tommy's my friend. I talk to him all the time. By the way, I like your big ring, buddy. What's that big ring of?
The championship ring.
Nice, that's awesome. Oh, I still got your Kane Hodder one. It's over there on my movie prop shelf. I wear it every once in a while, but it's too big on me. But I still wear it every once in a blue moon because it's a Jason Voorhees one. I recently just watched Jason X. Have you seen Jason X?
Yes, that movie is one of the most. It's the worst Jason film ever.
I'm gonna disagree, Tommy. I love Jason X because I like sci-fi and I like horror. Plus, David Cronenberg makes a cameo, and he's a big horror director. He's the guy that has the white curly hair with the glasses, and he gets killed like right at the very beginning, like Jason. Jason throws a pole through his chest.
Oh, geez. Have you seen Wishmaster?
No, I bought it though. It's hang on. It's somewhere over here. I just bought it. Give me a second, buddy. It's over here somewhere, Tommy, but I just recently bought it a couple weeks ago.
Wish, John?
And I didn't just buy one Wishmaster. I bought the whole set of Wishmasters. There's like 4 or 5 of them, so I can't wait to watch that.
Just a warning. I'm going to give you a warning that the first 2 movies are good, but then the second movies, the actor that played the original Wishmaster is not in those movies. They're different actors.
Okay. So the first 1 and 2 are good.
Yes, but the second ones are not the same actor.
Okay, cool. All right.
I discovered Wishmaster because of TikTok. I was scrolling through TikTok one day and I found it, and I found it was on Tubi, and I was like, let me give this a watch. And the first 2 were good and interesting. Had the same plot that he was trying to like get wishes, just take souls and shit like that. But the first 2 movies are decent, but the second ones are just not that good.
I'll have to check them out because, like, I was in Walmart one day and I was just buying groceries, and I always check the movies. I don't know, like, do you always check the movies when you're in Walmart? So I get all my groceries, my paper towels, and all the crap I need, and then I always just walk past and like, oh, let's see what movies are out. And they had a big. I put it somewhere back here. I wish I could find it. It's somewhere back there. It had a big collection that says collect all 5 Wishmasters, and I was like, I've never heard of Wishmasters, but it had some guy like all like that, like on the front cover. And I was like, that looks hilarious. Let me grab it. Let me figure it out. Let me find out if this is good or not.
He's
So,
a
yeah.
he's a genie slash demon that basically is collecting souls and like trying to
Nice.
cause an issue in the world. And he's if he grants you a wish, don't listen to him because at the end of it he kills you basically by taking your soul.
This sounds like Carrie's Saturday Night, you know? That's what it sounds like. I'm just joking, buddy. I knew that would get a little giggle. Like, this isn't a movie. This is Carrie's Saturday Night.
Jeez.
One of the greatest things she ever did was I fell on the ground. I fell on the ground, dying of laughter. Remember when she would dump like salt on do you ever see her eat like berries and grapes and shit? She would dump half a fucking pound of salt in it. She like, I'm eating raspberries right now. And she'd be like, oh, this doesn't taste really good. And she dumped salt on it and like, now it tastes really good. And I was like, yeah, Carrie, because I'm like, you don't put fucking salt on blueberries and strawberries and raspberries. That's why it's called fruit. Anyway, it was pretty gross, buddy. Anyway, well, hey, man, it was good hanging out with you. Like I said, tell all the family I said hi, and I'm glad the job's going really well. I like the suit, man.
Thank you.
The black and red looks pretty sweet, buddy.
Appreciate that, John. Thank you.
And either next year or the year after, I'm really going to try to come down because there's two trips that I really want to take. Since my dad passed, he always would tell me and my mom, like, oh, man, I want to go to Hawaii. And we never made it. So to honor my dad, I would love to go to Hawaii. My mom's
been to Hawaii.
That's awesome. But yeah, me and my dad and my mom, we just would never get to it. Like, something would get in the way. We would either, like, take a trip to England and visit the British family, or we would just drive down to Florida. But we never got to Hawaii. And I was like, well, to honor my dad, I would love to finally get to Hawaii and take a trip. And then I definitely want to come down and hang out with the great Tommy NC 2010 and Black Mountain. Hell yeah.
Definitely. I can't wait, John.
So those two trips are coming. And then the third one, whenever Sega gets down here or whenever I get down to Canada and hang out with Sega. Because you know, whichever one comes first, the fans are going to go nuts when I meet Sega in real life. The fans are going to go nuts when I come visit you in Black Mountain. Their fucking minds will pop off of their, it'll just pop off their heads and be like, Fears? He's in Canada? He's hanging out with a Sega Camp gamer? And picture me, I'm sitting here. All of a sudden, Sega comes in. He's like, oh, hey there, buddy. And he just sits right down here. They would lose their fucking goddamn minds. I keep telling Sega, I'm like, Sega, just get $1,000 and come on down. Tommy, that's gross. Don't be doing that tongue shit to your good friend, buddy. I have no interest in no tongue. No tongue. That's gross, man. All right. Well, it was fun hanging out, buddy, because you're really starting to freak me out with that tongue. All right. I'll see you later, Tommy.
See you,
How's it going, buddy?
Bye.
Peace. I'll have you on. I'll have you on another time. What the hell was he doing with that tongue? I was kind of freaking me out. He's all like, I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good, Tommy. I'm good. I'm really good. Bukaki says, damn, where's Lantern? I have some hair to give him. Oh, shit. There you go. Get on that hair. Get on that hair. Lantern says, we're right here, Bukaki. That's right. Well, that's only because that's on him, Visions. That was his last hurrah. I didn't do anything. You know, I never got a chance. I tried to apologize to Sam, and he never told me what happened. I called and called. I texted. I called him like 4 times. I left 3 or 4 messages, and I was like, if he doesn't want to talk, I'm not going to keep bugging him and try to get a response out of him. If he wants to talk, great. If he doesn't want to talk, then that's his loss, you know? I thought it was kind of cowardly of him not to tell me what was wrong, because I'm like, how am I supposed to fix the problem if I don't know what the fuck happened? That's why friends talk to each other and say, hey, Fears, you know what? I really didn't appreciate that. And if it was my fault, I would have been like, you know what, Sam? My bad. Absolutely. Let's sit down. Let's have a conversation. And whatever I did, I'm sure we could work out. And then I would apologize to him. Like whenever me and my buddy Eric have had a squabble, we haven't had many squabbles because we're really good friends and we're a lot alike. But we're quite different too. Like Eric's got his likes and, you know, different stuff. I've got my likes. I've got my different stuff, you know. But anytime we've ever had a squabble, we've always sat down and been like, well, I didn't appreciate this, Eric. Oh, Eric's like, well, I didn't appreciate this, Fears. And normally, if you talk it out, then you can resolve the problem. And I didn't know what the problem was. And I called him a bunch of times. I said, well, hopefully he'll call me one day. I would love for Sam and me to reconcile. I deleted his number, so I don't have his number anymore. If he ever had my number, I would love for him to call me and be like, hey, Fears, I had to take some time away. This is what happened. You know, I hope we can work this out. I doubt, because I haven't heard from him in years, but he's more than welcome to call me anytime. I'm sure he's still got my number, you know. But anyway, I doubt he will, but that wasn't my fault, though. I mean, I wish Sam was still around because he was a cool dude. I loved hanging out with him. And we always had a good working relationship, too, when we were working together, you know. So, yeah. Bukaki says, Asian Fears. Yeah, exactly. I was so drunk that night. It was nuts. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, Bukaki, is I don't like to get that wasted. I've only gotten wasted, like full-on wasted out of my mind, maybe like 4 or 5 times in my life. I like to just get good and buzzed and drunk because then I'm still in control of myself. I only remember the beginning of that stream, Bukaki, and a little bit of the middle. I do not remember turning it off. I remember waking up the next day, and I said, Tommy, what happened? He goes, well, Sam left. You walked Sam to his car. You came back. You and me ended the stream. He goes, or I ended the stream, Fears. He goes, then I went to your room, and I crashed in your bed. And then before I went to bed, he goes, I saw you walk over to your couch. You fell on the couch, and you threw a blanket on yourself. And then he goes, you forgot to turn off the light. So Tommy said, I turned off the light. And then I went in your room and had a nap myself. He goes, because I was pretty drunk. And I was like, what? I said, did I do anything crazy, Tommy? He's like, no. He goes, you didn't do anything crazy. He goes, you just started talking more than you usually do. And he goes, I've never seen you that drunk, Fears. And I was like, I said, Tommy, I said, that's probably like the one time you will. I said, I never like to get that wasted. I said, I like to get just drunk. I said, because I like to be in control of my own actions, you know. Let's see. Bukaki says, you know what, Fears? It's weird. Mr. Lantern isn't here. He must be napping. You know what? I'm going to call him. I'll call him. I'll wake his ass up. Let me call him. I'm calling him right now. Oh, he's not picking up. He could be sleeping. Oh, wow. Lantern! Lantern, are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Because Bukaki said you're not in my live. What the hell, Lantern? Why aren't you there? You sure? Wait, is Bukaki pulling a funny on me? Mama Tate. So you're going to be hosting your show tonight, Lantern. Nice. What time's the show starting? 9 or 10? Okay. All right, cool. Cool. Well, I just wanted to make sure that you were still watching. Did you see Tommy in the show? Okay, cool, buddy. All right. Well, I'm going to get back. I just wanted to make sure. Bukaki, you son of a bitch. Pulling a funny on Fears. All right, Lantern. Well, I'll see you later. After I get done with my stream, I'm going to probably watch a movie and edit another video to debut it tomorrow and then eat dinner because I'm just snacking on my berries and I haven't had dinner. And then send me a link later on tonight around 10 or whatever, and I'll be in there. And I'm telling you, Lantern, this time, I don't know, it may be the copyright music that like why they're suspending you. I mean, I know you like to play your music, and I'm not telling you what to do, but it's either a mixture of your copyright music and then you make it 9, 10, 11, 12 profiles. Don't make any more profiles. You got your profile back. Whatever profile they gave back to you, Lantern, keep that one. Keep that one profile and just use that profile. Delete the other million profiles, and then you should be fine. All right, buddy? All right. I'll see you later, man. All right. So he said he's 9 or 10-ish. All right. Cool beans. Cool beans. All right, I'm going to catch up with the chat here. We're here, Boo Khaki. Vision says, hell yeah. Oh, there you are, Mr. Lantern. I've got 8 ounces of hair for you. Oh, hell yeah. Unwashed and authentic. Oh, damn. Okay. Vision says LOL. Lantern says LOL. Lantern burps. Yeah, what's up, Nancy? Good to see you. Mr. Lantern will be burping hair for a month after he gets his package. Oh, damn. Nice. Nice. That's cool. Well, Nancy, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing great. Did Tommy take advantage of you? No, he did not, Visions. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. So, yeah. Fear's wearing nothing but a sombrero stumbling around. That's not true. That's not true. No clothes came off. All the clothes stayed on. Don't even go there, Bukaki. That did not happen. Yeah. Nancy says, serious question, Fears. Is Tommy autistic? Yes, he is. But I don't care. Tommy's a great guy, you know. All right, before I invite LC in, time for an old movie watch. You guys ready for this? This is an old one. This is an old one. I tried to find the old ones because you guys like the old and the new. So I tried to dig through the archives, and I think it's not my first one in Florida. It's one of my first ones. So let me find it. Check this out. Enjoy this watch.
Audience, welcome back to the vlog. Before we start the vlog, I just want to tell you guys a hilarious story. So I have some junk that I have to put into the dumpster, and as I was taking this junk out to my car to drive to the dumpster, some guy's like, oh man, he's like, I hate the mornings. And I was like, oh, why is that? And he's like, well man, it's really cold. And I was like, really cold? I'm like, it's 46 degrees out. He's like, yeah, it's really cold. I was like, dude.
Yeah, see, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. They think 46 is cold. That's like a nice spring day in Missouri. Cold is like -5. So I was like, quit your bitching, quit your moaning, quit your fucking complaining. Fears of seeing cold. When you have an icicle hanging off your fucking nose, you know, like whenever I was a kid in Missouri going sledding, and I had icicles hanging from my chin and shit, that's fucking cold. So don't even go there, you know?
Dude, I'm like, were you born and raised in Florida? And he said, yeah, why? I said, that's why. And he goes, what do you mean? I said, I'm from Missouri. 46 degrees is like fall weather to us. I said, that's why I'm just wearing this light hoodie. And he's like, well, what's cold for you? I'm like, 15 degrees? 20 degrees, stuff like that. And he went, wow. He goes, it gets that cold in Missouri? I'm like, yeah, and then some. I just thought that was a funny story. I was just like, he's like, well, he's like, your body will change. He goes, once you start living here more and more and more, your body will acclimate, you know, to the weather. And I said, I'm sure I will. I said,
I'll be honest, it's acclimated a tiny bit. I do like warm weather, but every time I go back to visit my family around October or August, I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. Like, because I'm used to the cold and now I'm used to hot. But I haven't acclimated that much. A little bit, but like right now, like at night, it does get cold. But normally I just walk around, you know, with a t-shirt and jeans, like at night if I'm out and about, if I don't have to work anywhere. But I think I've only put on a hoodie or a sweatshirt 3 times since I've been here. And it's always been in January. January in the middle and the beginning and middle of February gets really cold. Like down to like 30 or 40, like in the mornings at night. So that's the only time I've ever put on like a sweater or a hoodie. And I don't have many. I have like 1 winter coat, 2 now 3 sweatshirts because I bought that Halloween one last year. So 3 sweatshirts. And then that one, I still have that gray hoodie that's in this vlog right now. That's in my closet. So yeah. Not too much.
You know, it happened to my good buddy Eric, you know, like he got used to the warm weather, so I just thought that was so funny. I'm like, 46 is not cold, at least to me.
Oh, that's funny, Nancy. Nancy says, you know what, Fierce? He probably slept behind that dumpster. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, there's you guys have seen him in the vlogs. You know, like where those dumpsters are in that hurricane vlog where it was all like water was on the ground, and that never fills up with water until the hurricane hit. There's some dumpsters to the right of where that water was, and that's where I throw like my big trash. And he pulled up in his car, and he was dumping some trash out, and I was dumping, and we just started chatting about the weather. And he noticed that I had a bunch of boxes and stuff because that's when I was moving in. And he's like, "Oh yeah, where are you from?" "Oh, I'm from Missouri." And so yeah, that's how that got started. But that would have been hilarious, Nancy, if I would have just took some trash out. And he's like, "Hey, this is where I sleep, motherfucker." And then I would have been like, "Oh shit, my bad," you know. So that would have been hilarious. But he's one of my neighbors, so there it is.
15, 20 degrees. That's cold. It's a little chilly this morning, but besides that, it's a really nice morning. I just want to say thank you to all my friends, my family.
And the only thing that sucks about that lake is gorgeous, but because there's alligators in it, and it's right over there, right outside my window, you can't fish in it. You can't even boat on it. If I could boat on it, I would have rented a boat, because I don't own a boat. And I would have went out there and went fishing and did a vlog out there. Like just took my vlog camera, went fishing for the vlog, caught a fish for the vlog. But they won't let you do that because there's alligators in it. And I'm like, fuck. So it's just for nice scenery. I'm like, move all the alligators out of there and let people use it. But again, if you move out the alligators, then more alligators will just come in. But yeah, anyway. It still is a nice lake, though.
All the fans for all the loyal support. 2018 was not a happy year for me. I had some family members pass away. I couldn't find a job. It was rough. I had a lot of internet trolls just giving me constant hell and torture.
Well, thank God everything's good now, because now I barely get any internet trolls. I mean, every once in a blue moon, but not as much as 2018. 2018, it took me forever to find a job. Now I've had a job, a steady job for 3 or 4. 19, 20 was Disney. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, I've been at the factory for 4 years. When after Christmas, I've been there 5 years. So it all worked out. I'm going to skip ahead, though.
I'm at Lowe's. My mom is doing some paperwork, and I decided to come outside and get some pictures of these nice, beautiful flowers. And I'll probably add some of these flowers into the vlog. And I just thought that would be funny. I was literally just standing in these weeds. Anyway, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm having a wonderful day. It was a bit chilly out this morning. It was 46 this morning. So, not as bad as St. Louis, but it was pretty chilly. At Walmart, waiting in line I'm gonna go with the pan roasted turkey breast for lunch. In my lunches for work.
It was really good, really good. And this is when I had just got the job at Disney, and my mom was here helping me move in. I could have done it myself, but that's how cool my mom is. So I appreciate that, Mom. And I remember I had a week before. Disney wanted me to take a week off to get my apartment situated. And they said, we're going to give you some free passes so you can memorize the park before you start work. And I was like, oh, sweet. So that's when I did my first few vlogs at Disney, was way back then. So I don't know if there's any Disney footage in this vlog. There may be, but I highly doubt it. I think it was the next vlog I did. Oh, no. There was the Citrus, Florida thing I did, and then I did the Disney shit.
It's her, and then her, and then her, and then me. And then maybe later on in the week I'll get some ham. I don't know, but we'll start with some ham roasted turkey breast. Because me and my mom have been running around, there has not been any time to watch the movies that I checked out at the library. So I'm just here today just to renew these and return Hot Fuzz, because I did have a chance to watch that one. So I'm going to return that one, renew these, and then I need to go get my hair cut. Things are going pretty good today, guys. I'm just getting some more errands done. Hopefully by this weekend, all the errands will be done.
And then I'm going to skip ahead because I remember I start talking about trolls again, and I don't want to do that.
And we'll just be getting back to normal. Official day, guys, on the 14th. I'm really excited. I cannot wait to get back to work. It's been 8 long months without any work.
Yeah, so that's when my job started. So I skipped ahead because I didn't want to hear about all the troll shit in the past. So they gave me a week. They gave me a week, and then I said, "Oh yeah, my first day on the job is the 14th," and blah blah blah. And I said, "It's been 8 months without a job, and it sucked. It sucked." I remember I would go to the coffee shop for 8 months and just apply to anything, and I finally found the job at Disney, and I was like, "Mom, Dad, I finally found something that I think is going to be cool." And yeah. What family member died back then? I believe, Visions, it was, because I've had so many deaths recently in the family, like, it was one of my aunts. My aunt went first, then a couple years later, then my dad, and then my grandma at the start of 2024. So whenever I edit the January 2024 vlog, that's when my grandma died. Because I remember I came back from the November trip, which I just uploaded, right? And then I'm working. All of a sudden, a couple weeks later, I had to tell my boss, I'm like, "Hey, you know how I just came back from vacation?" And he was like, "Yeah, how was it?" I was like, "It was awesome." I said, me and my mom threw my brother a nice wedding reception party. So I said, "I hate to do this to you." I said, "That was a good event." I said, "My grandma just died in January." And so I said, after Christmas, I said, "I'm going to have to go back in January and go to the funeral." And I remember telling him that around, like, right after Christmas, and it was close to January. And he was like, "Damn, Fears, that sucks. You just got back in November." I said, "Yeah, I know," but I said, "I'm not going to miss my grandma's funeral." And he's like, "Well, that's cool, Fears. I understand." He goes, "Plus," he goes, "whenever you lose a family member at this company, you get bereavement." So he's like, "I'll give you like 2 weeks off." And I was like, "That's enough. That's perfect." I said, "That'll give me enough time to go down there, help my mom plan my grandma's funeral, and do all what we need to do, and then get back and all that." So yeah, I believe in 2018, Visions, it was one of my aunts passed away, and I was really, like, close to her. It wasn't my dad's sister. It was another one of my aunts that I was really close with, but it was like one after another, and I was like, "Oh, this is fucking bullshit." So yeah. Just taking a break, guys. I'm about 20 minutes away from home. Stop to get some gas, donuts. They're pretty good. Would you guys like a donut? Taste it. They're pretty good.
pretty good day. There was a little bit of stress, but for the most part, pretty good day. Alright, I'm gonna finish editing the vlog for you guys to watch, and I'm gonna enjoy my coffee, so cheers, and I'll see you later.
Well, there it is. There it is. All right, cool. Hope you guys enjoyed that blast from the past. All right, it's time to invite LC in, and then I'm going to invite Lantern, and I'll throw you the link, Visions, if you want to come in, later on. I'll start with LC. So I'm going to write him on, he said he was taking a shower, so that's why I decided to talk to Tommy for a little bit, and then let him get done, because I texted him and said, hey, man, I can't come in right now. I'm in the shower. Start your stream. And I said, okay. I said, I'll throw the link to you a little bit later on. So hopefully he's done by now. So let me just highlight the link. Lantern says that chocolate donut was delicious and chocolatey. I agree, Lantern. I agree. It was quite tasty, my friend. It was quite tasty. All right, I'm going to send him the link. All right, here we go. All right, LC, I sent you the link on your Facebook. Come on in when you're ready. There it is. And then I'm going to see if Sega wants to come in. See. Well, thanks. Shout out to Tommy for coming in. That was a lot of fun to get caught up with Tommy, Let's see. Let me call Sega, see if he's online. Oh no, he's not online right now. Damn it. Well, maybe he'll be online a little bit later. Yeah. Well, I definitely will be there for Lantern's show later on tonight, but I can't stay on there late, Lantern. I'll probably hang out on Lantern's show for maybe an hour or two, maybe 3 hours, but then I got to go to sleep because me and LC, I've got a busy weekend. I've got on Sunday, I got Star Wars Day. Oh, hell yeah. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be rad. And then tomorrow, me and LC are going to hang out. We're going to play some video games. We're gonna go to the Lego store. I'll probably buy one Lego build because I got so many Lego builds over there that need to be built. I don't need another one, but I'm gonna buy one when me and LC are hanging out, and then we're gonna grab some White Castle. Hell yeah! I haven't had White Castle in forever. I don't know if I'm gonna get one of those 30 cases because LC said, "Oh, I'm gonna get a 30 case Fears," and I was like, "That's a lot of burgers, buddy," and I'm trying to lose weight, so I may just get like 4 or 5 burgers, and because they're that little, so I'll just get those. So yeah. All right, well, let me grab my phone because I need to use the restroom, and I'm going to text LC and let him know that I sent him the link. Because I turned off my phone so a troll wouldn't call me, but I'm going to use the restroom, and while I'm using the restroom, I'm going to turn on my phone and text him and be like, yo, check out the link. It's on your Facebook. So I'll be right back. So just go ahead and study my mug. I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. This is my original coffee mug whenever I was doing security at Verizon, and they gave me a free mug. So this is a free mug. Hell yeah. A lot of coffee has been made in this mug. All right, I'll be right back. I'm back. Well, I sent LC a text. And I hope he gets it. I hope he gets the message. I said, hey, man, I sent you the link. I said, it's on your Facebook. And so I hope he'll show up, you know. He hasn't gotten back to me. I sent him a text, say, hey, I sent you the link. I'll be waiting for you. I said, if you don't see it or if something pops up and, you know, you're having dinner with your family or you're busy or whatever, I said, I'm gonna continue on with the show. So, yeah. So I hope he shows up, and I'll be looking out for you, LC. So check your Facebook, buddy. Anyway, there. While we're waiting for him, let's watch another old movie from the past. So, yeah. I think Nancy and Visions so far get the funniest comment of the day. Nancy said he probably slept behind that dumpster. That was funny. And then Visions said at the very beginning that I was in love with a car. I was not in love with a car, Visions. I was just saying, I like that car. I love that car for its beauty, but I'm not in love with it. But I thought that was funny. So, yeah. Hey, Lantern. Damn. Phew. All right. Let's watch another one. And LC, check your Facebook, buddy. Let's see. Which one should we watch next? Let's do the mini golf vlog. We haven't seen that one in quite a long time, my friends. Some people haven't seen this one ever. All right. Check this out.
Well, hello, guys. It's Fears. Welcome back to the vlog. It's been a long time, but we're back. And I hope you missed me because I missed you guys. Today, we are going to Congo River Adventure Golf.
Oh yeah, Visions. I'll definitely send you and Lantern the link soon. I'm gonna send you the link and Lantern. We can all hang out. But let's watch this one first. And then later on, we're gonna hang out on Lantern's show. Hell yeah. I hope LC shows up. Then me, LC, Lantern, and Visions can hang out. Hell yeah. I sent him the link.
Oh yeah. Start the vlog.
I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around since city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone.
Oh, Nancy, you've never seen this one? Okay. Well, Vision said that a few times too. A lot of people have only seen like my newest vlogs, Nancy, because Nancy, you've only been around for what, 3 years now, 4 years now? And a lot of these are older. Like this one is maybe 1 year after I got the Disney job, like right before COVID. And then they let me go at Disney because of COVID. And then I was like, oh shit, I got to find another job. So then I found the security thing first. I did security for a while. And then my friend's like, hey, Fears, like I'm going to quit security. You want me to put a good word in for you at FedEx? And I was like, would you? And he goes, oh yeah, Fears. They pay a lot more than the security thing. And I was like, yeah, do it. I'm like, yeah, man, I'll come. So yeah, that's where I met Sean, because my friend Sean was working in security, and he was like, hey, Fears, enough of this security thing. I'm going to go over there. He's like, you want me to put a good word in? I was like, oh yeah, buddy. So that's how I met Sean. So, well, I'm glad that it's a new one. Visions, I don't know if you've ever seen this one. I know you've seen a lot, and I know the fans have seen a lot of the vlogs, but not everyone can make it to every single vlog, which I understand. So enjoy, my friends. Enjoy.
I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, still for one night. Just hey, hey, I'm running out of time, 'cause I can see the sun light up the sky. So I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone.
All right, you guys, this is not a good start to my jungle Congo River adventure. Look at this. Look at this idiot. He parked it. Look at this parking spot. Some moron cannot park. Look at this. Look at this. He's on the side. He's almost going in, to the river. All the supplies are coming out the back.
And I'll be honest, this one was a lot of fun. This one was really detailed. Like, they had the car there. I was just joking about the car. They had alligators there. It was very detailed. He shot the little ball like through all these holes and these twists and turns and around corners and shit. It was a very detailed one. I really enjoyed it. I need to go back and do another vlog here at some point because I know exactly where this one is. It's like in Kissimmee. It's not too far away from my house. I should go back there and do another vlog there. It was a lot of fun.
Unfucking believable. You know what I mean? Fears could do a better parking job with 2 hands tied behind my back and me being blind and deaf.
This is just too good to pass up, guys. This shows you how old Fears is. This Star Wars game came out like in...
Visions! This is the Star Wars game I was telling you guys about whenever we were in Lantern Stream a couple weeks back. I brought it up. I don't know if you remember us discussing that. And this is when me and Yakov were still cool. Now he's a piece of shit. And I was talking to you, Yakov, and Lantern about a Star Wars video arcade game. This is the one I was talking about. I couldn't believe it. I was vlogging there, and I was like, that's that fucking Star Wars game I love. Boom, there's the one. So hell yeah.
2003, 2002, and they still got it. I'm playing this.
I couldn't believe it was there. That game is so old.
Time to take down Darth Vader. All right, here we go.
That game is so rad, dude. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know how much of the game I actually played in the vlog. I don't know if I played the entire thing, but we'll see. We'll definitely see.
Oh, come on!
Fears is not afraid of alligators. I'm afraid of what alligators can do.
There's a big difference. I'm not physically afraid of them, but if they bite my fucking arm off, alligators are just like snakes. They're very territorial animals. They hiss at you. That hissing means get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck out of my territory. Because if you don't, something very, very, very bad's going to happen. So yeah. Vision says, I love the Star Wars arcade game. So do I, Visions. That's the one I was telling you about. Whenever we were in Lantern's chat, like, I don't know, like a month ago, I think we were talking about that. That's the one. I couldn't believe it. I was, that was either before, I think that video game I played either before the miniature golf game started or maybe after. I can't remember. But I saw it and I was like, holy shit, that's that fucking game that I love. And I was like, oh, I got it. And I grabbed $1 out of my wallet and said, hey, give me 4 quarters. I want to play this. So I couldn't believe that it was there. I could not believe it. It was insane. Yo, Heroes is here. Well, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna pause the vlog that we were watching, and me and Heroes are gonna hang out for a little while. But yeah, that's the one that I was talking about, Visions. Well, Heroes, I sent you the link on your Facebook, so it should be there. And Heroes and Villains is going to come and hang out on the panel for a little while, and then I'll throw Visions the link, and then I'm going to have me and Lantern on towards the very end of the show. Hell yeah. And then we're going to hang out on Lantern's channel. So the only person that couldn't come on today is I called Randall, said, Randall, do you still want to be on the show? And he was like, Fears. He goes, I went to karaoke late last night. He goes, I'm fucking exhausted. He goes, can I be on it next week or the week after? I was like, yeah, it's fine, Randall. Don't worry about it. He's like, tell the fans I'm sorry. I was like, no worries. I'm like, I'm sure they'll understand. So Randall was planning to come on, but when he picked up the phone, he was all like, hello? Hey, Fears, what's up? I was like, oh, Randall, you sound fucking tired. And he's like, Fears, I am tired. And I was like, fair enough, buddy. Fair enough. Fair enough. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, he's not going to come. LC says, okay, I'm checking now. Yeah, it should be on there. I sent you the link. It's on your Facebook, on your Heroes and Villains Facebook, but I dropped you the link. And then as soon as we're done hanging out with LC, we'll get back to this. But until then, as soon as LC gets here, I'm going to bring him into the show. Mr. Lantern says, yo, LC, shout out to the boot, baby. That's right. Well, Lantern, his wife, unfortunately, I'm not making fun of LC's wife. She threw away the boot. I cannot believe it, you know. Now I've got the boot and LC doesn't. You know, we need to find LC a new boot. If somebody buys a boot and sends it to my fan mailbox, I'll make sure LC gets it. No worries about that, my friends. No worries. So if anyone wants to send LC a new glass boot, send it to my fan mail. I'll make sure LC gets it. I'll film him unboxing it. Hell yeah. What's up, Bukaki? What up? I think everybody's ready for a Lantern show. Lantern, how long are you going to play music for? An hour? 2 hours? 3 hours? 4 hours? 6 hours? 10 hours? He'll probably just do it for an hour or two. I was just joking, Lantern, because you know Lantern, he plays a couple songs, then he invites everybody on the panel. So, yeah. So, get ready for at least an hour or two of music, and then I'll probably hop on there like at 12 or 1 o'clock whenever he invites people in way later on at night. There he is. There's LC. To the boot, baby. What's up, man? I can't hear you. Turn on your mic, you old fucking piece of shit. Now! Unbelievable. LC, see, I can say anything now because LC can't hear me. You know? Fuck you, you piece of shit. Fuck you. I'm joking. I just can't hear you, LC. Give him a minute. Give him a minute. Bukaki says 24 hours of chicken wing, hot dog, and bologna. Oh, hell yeah, Bukaki. That would be hilarious if Lantern played nothing but that on his show tonight. That would be funny. No, I can't hear you, LC. I'm just waiting. Oh, now I can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. What's up?
Yeah, no. Remember I told you, man, my kids keep taking my mic.
That's right.
New mic I got, so when they take it, I got to connect to the damn webcam.
My bad. I'm sorry, man. I forgot about that.
You good. I forgot. I forgot to change it.
So either your little son or Coco took it whenever they're gaming.
Yeah. It was my small son. It was Ariel.
Yeah. Did you hear me? I was like, "Hey, fuck you, you piece of shit."
Yeah, I wasn't exactly. I could hear everything he was saying. I
thought it was great, but I was just joking. So, hey, dude, are you ready for the Lego store tomorrow?
Yeah, man. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be hype, man. I cannot wait. So,
have a good time. Yeah,
you know it's gonna be packing there though, so we got to get there early.
No, it didn't even. Bro, the pack was on the 1st. May 1st is when everybody wants to buy everything when it comes out. Like all the things come out on the 1st. I was watching a bunch of videos. So, and like on the first of every month, things come out. It gets crazy. It gets packed. Everybody wants to be the first ones to have the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta. But by the time I go, yeah, I was talking to wifey. I mean, most likely, I mean, it's not gonna be in the morning. Most likely, it's gonna have to be like around when wifey heads out. So about maybe 12 o'clock ish. You know what I mean?
Okay. You want me to be there by 12?
Yeah, but you could be here by like by the time I wake her up, by the time about 12:30 because she leaves out of here at 1:30. So I normally help her before she leaves. Once she's out, I can do whatever the hell I want to do. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I always hook her up, make sure she has her lunch, make sure she has everything she needs for work. So that way she doesn't call me and tell me, damn, I forgot this, I forgot that.
Well, I'll tell you what, we live pretty close. I'll head out around 12:15, and I'll get there by 12:30, 12:45.
Okay.
And then we'll do it. And then we'll go, we'll grab some lunch, and then I told the fans I can come back. We can play some video games, make some progress on Resident Evil, do a stream, and then I'll head on home. Because tomorrow night I gotta get to bed early because I'm going to Star Wars Day on Sunday. And that's gonna be a big ordeal.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Star Wars, the May the 4th. No,
yeah, at Disney.
Bro, just so you know, there is going to be. I mean, I guess it's not my thing, you know. But for you, man, there's a shitload of Star Wars things that's dropping, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Marvel stuff, there's not that much. I mean, obviously they got their own Marvel shit, but being May the 4th, Star Wars Day, boy, they got a bunch of shit from Marvel.
And I know exactly.
They're coming out with. They also came out with the because everything came out already. So they came out. You know how I got the Lego sign that says Marvel? Marvel. They got the one that says Star Wars.
They got it at Walmart. I almost bought it yesterday, but I thought, no, I better not. I said I'm gonna wait, and I said I'm gonna see what me and LC get tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then I said.
You can always, if you don't find it, you can buy it there tomorrow, and then you can. It's better to buy it at the Lego store than at a Walmart.
Exactly, but I'm keeping my options open. I said, let's say I only buy like one thing tomorrow. Whenever I go grocery shopping, I know that Star Wars sign will always be at Walmart. You know. So yeah, but because I'm gonna find something even 10 times better at the Lego store tomorrow, because you know they're gonna have the shelf filled to the brim.
Bro, they got everything. It's like I said, Star Wars alone, they're gonna have a bunch of shit, and I'm sure you're not.
You all right?
Star Wars. You know what I mean?
No,
I'm sure you're not just gonna only buy Star Wars shit.
You know when we went to the Lego Con, you know that little mini lightsaber that I got of Luke Skywalker? I would love to get a bigger lightsaber build tomorrow. That's what I'm looking for. Either a lightsaber build, or I would love to buy maybe like the Mandalorian helmet, because I'd love to build that. Because I love the Mandalorian, you know, and do it for the channel. And shit.
I told you, when we go out there, I always go to the Lego store. Every time I go to the Lego store, I always go to the Marvel store and the Star Wars store. Like I said, even though I'm not a Star Wars fan, I mean, how can you not at least walk into the Star Wars store?
It's huge. It's huge.
You got the Walmart store. You got the Marvel store, and as soon as you get out Marvel, you look up and it says Star Wars, and then you go into the Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
and it's pretty cool.
And you know what? This is gonna be fun.
I prefer the Marvel store.
I haven't went to Disney Springs in like a year or two. Because the last time I went to Disney Springs, I uploaded a vlog, and it was like 2.5 years ago, maybe. So it's been a minute.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely before I go to bed tonight, I need to take some footage of the Lego Con off one of my memory chips, put it on this hard drive, and then make some room for us vlogging tomorrow. But I'm making progress, man. I've been uploading a video every day, so I'm catching up on all this old footage. Because I was like, I'm sick and tired of being behind. I'm like, I want to film new shit. So I told my fans, every day I'm going to upload at least, if not 2 videos a day, 1 video and 1 stream a day. And that should get the content, the juices flowing. So yeah. Vision says, May the 2nd be with you. Ha ha ha! Don't be fucking with me, Visions. It's May the 4th. Hell yeah. That was funny, buddy. That was funny.
Yeah, and then on top of that, boy, I'm actually working on a video right now, on a Lego video, but
Nice.
but the Lego video that I'm working on, it's about all the new shit that's coming from Lego.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, but there's so much. I'm just picking like my favorites and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the ones that is coming out, bro. It's you know how I got the life size, you know, like the Lego LC, and then the Lego,
yeah.
the Lego race car driver.
Yeah.
So they're coming out with the baby astronaut. So like this. So it's if the Lego LC is about.
Because the Lego LC is about that tall, about that wide. So yeah, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. Hell yeah.
So right here, right? So
You know,
it's
cool LC. You should bring that with us and show everybody that in the vlog tomorrow in the Lego store. That would be cool if you brought that. I mean, it would kind of be a hassle to like lug it around, but you know, everybody in the store would be like, "Oh shit, that's fucking amazing."
Yeah. So the baby astronaut, you actually in the picture they have them. They actually have them sitting down.
Oh, nice.
You know what I'm saying? But he's the baby's dressed. He got the astronaut, and it's a green one. You know how the astronauts got the Lego astronauts got like the circle with like a moon, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So imagine the Lego astronaut, but big like this, but a baby version. It's supposed to be a baby astronaut, but like this big. You know?
Oh, I want to show you something. I'm gonna click on me. You know the stickers that you got me. Watch this. Hang on. I gotta show you where I put them. Hang on. Come with me, guys. So check this out, LC. I saved 2 for Randall. So there's Randall's right there. And then some of these I'm going to put on my car. And then look, there's LC's right there. And then where's the other one?
Right there, right next to it.
Yeah, right there. And then on this side, hang on. I put some on the other side. Right here, buddy. Right there. So boom, boom, and then right over there.
All right.
I got to show you some support. And then these on the table right here, I'm going to put 2 or 3 on my car, on my back bumper with like my St. Louis Blues. And it says subscribe to Fears Vlogs on the back of my car. Then the others are going to go on my other plastic container in my room, buddy. So I just wanted to show you that.
Nice.
Always support my friends, man.
Appreciate the love.
Oh, yeah. Like, I got Zoom Vision stickers all over that and all over in the plastic containers. And I got one on my car now, Visions. Oh, I'm going to. Whenever I get a new sticker, I'm going to buy something off his website and throw it on the back of my car.
Man, I'm so happy it's Friday, bro.
Oh, me too. Me too, buddy. So, how's work been? Busy? I've been busy like crazy, man. I was like, I'm like, thank God it's the weekend.
And bro, it kind of sucks, man, because I've been so busy. I haven't been like, I've been wanting to do videos, and I just can't, bro. I haven't dropped anything because
I mean, you listen, it's understandable.
I'm dead tired, and then I'm doing homework with the kids, and then it's like, but I know it's a lot, but I still got to do my videos. I still got to do my YouTube stuff.
Yeah, but see, your fans understand. Being a father is a very important job, you know?
Yeah.
You know, so you got to do the math with the little guy, you know, and you got to spend time with, you know.
Yeah, spending time. I try to take a little bit of time out.
Yeah.
To take wifey out. My wife was talking about I don't take her out no more. I'm like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I took her out.
You got to spend time with the wife. You got to spend time with the kiddos, you know. And then, you know, Junior's getting older. You know, Coco's getting older. So you got to have those precious moments with your family.
Yeah, no, Junior's he barely stays here. He stays at his girl's house, and then he comes home and he's talking about, hey, I'm about to move out. Move out of where? You don't even live here. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what's going on there. You know, he's 23. The hormones are raging. You know, and he's got a girl now. So we've all been there. We've all been there.
Yeah, he's about to move in with his girl. Well, not with his girl. They're both looking for a place together because she has her own spot, but she's a roommate with somebody else.
Yeah.
So when he goes stay with her, but they're trying to get a spot for just them two. You know.
And I forgot her name. I met her around Christmas, and she was very nice. She seemed very nice.
Yeah, her name is Drea, short for like Andrea.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what's on your shirt. Let's see. Spider-Man, and then who's the other two? Let's see. Spider-Man, Iron Man, Black Panther, Captain America. I don't know the two on the right.
That's Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman, and that's Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman. Got it.
Black Panther, Captain America, Iron Man. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got almost all of them, but the one in the middle didn't even look like Aquaman. You know, I was like, that doesn't look like Aquaman to me. So I was having a little trouble with that one.
Yeah, facts. I got water in my ears. Do you know that when you text me, not text me, when you called me, you actually woke me up from the showers.
Oh, sorry, dude. You fell asleep in the shower?
Yeah, I fell asleep.
Oh, damn.
So when you called me, my phone is ringing, and then I get up and I look over, and it says Fears YouTuber. I'm like, oh shit! And then I get up from the shower, and I'm like,
well, remember, even before you got in the shower,
and that was like, I was in the showers for like about an hour and a half. My son came in. He was like, oh, I just watched the whole movie, and I was like, you know, cause my family knows when I'm taking a shower, leave me the fuck alone, cause I'm in the shower for like about an hour. You know what I mean? I like them being there, relax. I'll fall asleep. Just leave me the hell alone. You know what I mean?
I got you.
So, and that's what
I knew. I was like, he's either still in the shower or he's almost like. Remember, I texted and said, "Hey man, I'm gonna start streaming." You said, "Hey, drop me the link. You start because I'm in the shower." I said, "Yeah, man." I said, "I'll drop you the link." And I said, "As soon as you're done, just come in whenever the fuck you want to come in." And then you weren't coming in, so I was like, maybe he went out to dinner like with his family. So I said, I'll drop him a message again. So I went to the restroom, and as I was restrooming, I said, "Hey man," I said, "there's the link. Come on in when you want." And then you said, "I'm just getting out of the shower. I just saw I'll be there in a few," and I went right on.
Yeah. When you called me, you have opened me up.
I called you because you would have been.
I would still be sleeping. Yeah, I would still be sleeping in the shower.
You would have been napping in that shower for like
3 minutes. And that just goes to show, like, I was really tired, my body.
No,
and I'm happy it's Friday. Thank God I almost had to work tomorrow. Thank God I don't work tomorrow.
I get it. They work me to the bone at mine. Fears can fall asleep anywhere. I fell asleep in alleyways. I've fallen asleep on rocks, on the floor, on my couch, in my bed. I'm like, just give me somewhere comfy and I can take a nap anywhere, you know?
I went to the movies yesterday.
Yeah, what'd you see?
Thunderbolts.
How was it?
Good.
Nice.
Yeah, real good. I enjoyed it. I took wifey out. Well, it was me and my wife, and then my son Junior and his girlfriend.
Okay, that must have been fun. Nancy, I hear you. Nancy sums up what LC's going through right now. Nancy says, "LC, adulting sucks." I hear you.
Yeah, and then my son doesn't understand that. So I tell him that he doesn't pay nothing now. But when he goes out there in the world, he's going to pay. Because remember, when I first moved in here, he moved out. Remember? He was staying for himself.
I remember.
And then what happened? When they move out, what happened at the end? They wound up moving right back in.
Yeah.
So
I didn't move out of my mom and dad's house until I was 36, 37. Like I moved out once to go to college, and I was out because I went to college for 4 years. The minute I was done, I stayed in Arizona for like 2 extra years trying to find a job because I was always traveling to like LA to try to get a film job. And after 1,000 no's, I was like, all right, fuck this. I tried. I'm going back to Missouri. And as soon as I got back, I said, hey, Mom, Dad, I said, until I get my own place, can I move back in? And they were like, yeah, if you want to save some money. And I was like, sweet. I'm going to unpack my shit. And then as soon as I unpack my shit, I'm going to go find a job. And then rock and roll.
You see? You see me? I got married. I legally got married. I legally got married to my wife at 19. She was 17.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When we got married, and whatchamacallit, and fuck. Oh, my mind just went blank.
That's all right.
What were we just saying? What were we just talking about?
You, I read Nancy's adulting suck, and then you said, "Hey, your son doesn't understand," and then you went and said, "Hey, me and my wife got married around this time."
Oh, so yeah, so at the time that we got married, so it's like, bro, I've been in adulting, doing the whole adulting thing since I was 19. Like because we're talking about the whole moving out of the house, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I moved out of my house I moved out of my house the day I got married.
Yeah.
The day I got married was the last day I stood in my mom's house.
Oh man.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a funny story.
Lay it on me.
Got married, right? The bachelor party was so crazy.
Oh, here we go.
We woke up in 5 cars behind the building that we was in. So 1 minute we're in a house having a fucking party. You got it's just going crazy, right?
Yeah.
The next thing, I'm waking up in a car, right? And then I'm in the passenger side of a car. I'm in the driver's side of a car, right? And then I look over, and then my boys there. There's 3 of my boys in the back seat. I look over. There's another car with my other boys. They're in the car back seat. On the other side, the other cars. It's like 5 cars, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing that we ended up in the cars outside, right?
Do you remember like any?
Bro, look at this. So now I wake up, right? So I woke up. What day is it?
2 days later?
No. So it was my bachelor party the day before.
Oh, okay.
So I wake up now, and what day is it?
It's your wedding day.
Yes. Except that I forgot it was my wedding day.
Oh shit.
Right? So what do? I wake up from the back of the building, which I'll figure out what the fuck happened. And I'm like, all right, guys, so I'll holler at you guys later. Completely forgot that I was getting married, so I'm driving to my girl's house like nothing, right? To Carla's house, so I'm driving to her job, right? So I pull up to which she worked with my mom and daddy, or they'll have their business, you know?
Yeah.
I walk into the business, and in the office is her sisters are sitting there, and my wife is not there, and but her mom and dad weren't there. So I'm walking in, and they're like, "Oh, what's up? What's going on?" I'm like, "Yo, what's caro?" And they're like, "Yo, what are you doing here?" I'm like, "What?" They're like, "Yo, what you doing here?" I'm like, I came to see Caro. What you mean, what am I doing here? Where's she at? I'm like, she's like, "Yo, she's not here. She's getting ready." And I'm like, "Getting ready for what?" And she's
shit.
"What are you talking about?" She's like, "Getting ready for the wedding." And I'm like, "Oh, shit."
Oh, shit is right.
Oh, when I tell you my next step was turn around, and I just ran out of there.
Exit
Turned
right.
around. I didn't say, I'm like, all I said was, "Oh, shit." Turned around, ran out of that fucking building, got in my car, hauled ass to my house. I'm on the phone with my boys. "Yo, man, what the fuck's going on? Nobody told me I was getting married today." This, and that, right?
Yeah.
So that happened, right?
Oh man.
Then the night has come, and we are face to face with each other.
Okay.
And everybody is there, and the preacher is going to say the words, right?
Yeah.
So this happens to me. So we're standing there face to face.
Yeah.
And, a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
And the preacher says to my wife first, "Do you take LC to be your lawful liberated husband to sickness and in health,
Yeah.
rich and poor, whatever, to sickness and health, right? As soon as he stops talking, right, he says, to sickness and health, she says, I do, right? So he says, LC, do you take Carolina to be your wife, for rich or poor, to second to hold, as long as you both shall live? So I am going to say, the minute I say live, my wife said, I do. When he said live to me, this is exactly what happened.
Oh, shit.
Okay? So I am going to tell you exactly how I answered the priest. So you say...
Oh, wait, look, Nancy says stage fright. No, he didn't get stage fright.
Listen, so you're going to say to me, as long as you both shall live, right? Say that to me. Okay, that's the last thing he said, and my wife answered normally. I'm going to tell you how I answered, right? So you're the priest. Say it. Go.
For richer or poor?
Both of you.
Sickness and health. I'm not a priest. I don't know how it goes.
Both as long as you both shall live.
As long as you both shall live.
Right.
You didn't say anything?
All of a sudden, I hear in the back, it was so quiet. Like, my wife answered so fast, it was no, I don't know what the fuck happened. I wasn't there. I wasn't there, right? So look at what happened. Look at, my wife literally just says, I do. Her face is normal, everything is normal.
Yeah.
All I hear is, in the back, you can do it!
That's awesome.
My boy, right? Yelling that man loud. That's all you heard. And this is me. I do. Right? Like that, bro. Like, yo, I felt like my soul wasn't in my body, right?
I hear you.
That the minute I heard my boy say, you can do it, bro, my soul rushed to my body so fast, right? That this is what my dude. I'm like, I do. Like,
you must have been drunk.
Like if I'm gonna fight, you know what I mean? Like, I'm there, and I'm like, yo, so me and my wife, and then the preacher lady, and I'm like, I do. So it's like, you know, but it was, my dude, a minute. It was like, 60 seconds is a long ass time.
It is.
You know, especially to say I do. Bro, so I will never forget my bachelor party.
Russ says, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Russ says, dude had an experience so cool. You had more than an experience, man. I thought Eric's bachelor party was crazy. Like my best friend. Eric's bachelor party was crazy, but not that fucking crazy.
Yeah, not to the point that you forget you're getting married.
I know. Well, here, let me tell you Eric's bachelor party, then we'll move on because I got a couple more Lego questions. We go to a strip club, and it used to be our go-to one was St. Louis Crystal Palace. That one burnt down.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat.
So that one burnt down. And we had already been taking shots at Eric's house. I completely forgot that it burnt down. So I was like, yeah, Eric, Crystal Palace, man. And he goes, Pierce, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, Crystal Palace, man. And he goes, that burnt down a year ago, Pierce. And I was like, oh, yeah. We get to this new place called St. Louis Penthouse. Now it's a different name. Because I went a couple years ago when I was in town. Now they've changed the name like 4 or 5 times. We get there. Me, Eric, and Trent rented out the whole place, so we had all the girls from about 8 o'clock at night to about 3 in the morning when it shut down. So when we get there, there's some people there, and they said, oh, yeah, they said, you rented out the place from 8 to about 2 or 3. We had every single girl around us. They're passing out trays of shots. And I'm 4 shots in. I'm 7 shots in. I'm still fine. I'm 8 shots in. I'm still fine. Right around the 15th shot is where I only remember visions of things. Trent's sitting here. He's buying me shots. I'm buying him shots. We're buying the girl shots. Then, I don't know who ordered it, one of Eric's friends. They have a whole tray, like a pizza pie tray, filled to the brim with shots. That's probably the most I've ever drank in my entire life. I was beyond shit-faced wasted. like to the point where I fell asleep a couple of times in the strip club. And then somebody has to nudge me, and I'm like, huh? What's going on? And Trent's like, you fell asleep, Piers. I'm like, all right, yeah, give me another one. He passes me another one. I'm like, all right, part 2, let's go. I bought Eric some dances. Eric bought me some girls' dances. And then one of the girls was, this is what I remember. One of the girls says, which one's getting married? And I said, that guy over there. I said, that guy. And then she's like, oh, so you guys are single? I said, Trent's not single. Me and Tommy are single. She goes, oh, come here. She goes, I'm going to take good care of you. I go in the back. I'm dancing with this girl for like 5 or 6 dances. She let me feel and lick her boobies for like a whole hour. A whole hour. That was a great night. I got on some booby action for like an hour. I was like, let it rain. I was like, let it rain, motherfucker.
The minute you said that, I can just imagine you latched onto a boob for a whole hour. I ain't letting go to this bed, and this is just you.
Yeah, for a whole hour. I was feeling them. I was licking them. I was making it rain.
Hell no, I can't do that shit for a whole hour. Fuck that. You have to give me more.
A whole hour.
Fuck that. You got to give me more than some tits for a whole hour.
And the funny thing is
I'll rub on them for like 10 minutes, then you're going to give me something else.
And the funny thing is that whole hour somebody else paid for because I took care of Eric's bachelor party. I remember I saved up $1,000 for this night. So I bought myself some drinks and some dances for myself. But really, a lot of that money was to buy Eric some shots and buy my friends some shots. And then, because we were all buying each other drinks and shots, and then we were buying each other like dances. Eric came up to me and said, well, Piers, since you, Eric, you and Trent and Tom helped plan it, he goes, I just bought you like 9 dances in a row, Piers, which was like an equivalent to a whole hour. And he's like, go have fun, buddy. And I was like, really? And he goes, yeah, man. He goes, I can't thank you enough for all this like great party. He's like, I told that girl to take care of you. And I was like, oh, Eric, you're the man, dude. She goes, oh, I'm going to take good care of Piers. I said, oh, yes, you will. And then we went in there and we had a lot of fun. And it was great. And then, picture Piers, I'm in there, and I was like, wait a minute, shot break. I grab a shot, take a sip. I'm like, all right, back to booby licking. Did some more booby licking. 15 minutes goes by. I'm like, wait a minute, shot time. She takes a shot. I take a shot. Back to more booby sucking, and it was great.
Oh,
one night. But then it got even crazier. Then Eric's friends came.
You're sucking on the same boob everybody else is sucking on. She's going to table to table. Y'all just swapping spits.
Well, I asked her. I remember. I said,
yeah.
I went in there. I said, I'm very health conscious. I said, nobody sucked your booby tonight, Hal. And she goes, nope, you're the first one. I said, great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I said, great. So I said, because I said, I don't want any sloppy seconds. And this girl was perfectly flawless, man. She had the hourglass body, the flowing brown hair, super hot model. And Eric's like, Piers, I know your type. And I was like, you picked out a good one, buddy. I was like, Piers, man, approved. Hell yeah. She had a nice soft voice. She's like, hi, Piers. And I was like, well, hello. She's like, you want to suck on this booby? Or do you want to suck on this booby? I was like, I want to suck on both of your boobies. She's like, we can do that. We can definitely do that. And I said, hell yeah. So then Eric's friends get there, right? Eric's friends get there, and they buy this, like, I don't remember, like, this tray came, right? It was 2 trays, like, stacked on top of each other. It was, like, the most expensive drink you could get, and they only prepare this drink for, like, parties. And we didn't buy that. Eric's friends came from his work, and they're like, oh, sorry, we're late, man. And Eric's like, it's fine. Everyone's drunk. And they buy this, like, colossal tray of drinks, from what I can remember. And that's all I can remember. As soon as they bought that tray, everything's a black mystery. Everything went black because I was so drunk after all that. But yeah. Oh no, Visions! There was no titty residue. There was zero titty residue. Zero.
One
But
time.
I had a good time, so that was a crazy night. From what I can remember, I just remember Visions.
Yeah, your crazy nights and my crazy nights are completely different.
That was pretty crazy for me, you know.
Want to hear a crazy night?
That was a crazy night because I was with my buddies. We didn't stop drinking till like 3 or 4 in the morning.
So one time I'm doing a show, and
one of your rap shows?
yeah.
Nice.
So I have 2 stories. This one, my wife wasn't with me. This one, I was doing a show, and
what's up, Joey? He says, yo, 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 yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
What's up, Joey?
So I was doing a show, and I met this Mexican chick, right? Okay. The club was dumb packed, right? And I met this Mexican chick, and she had a homegirl with her, another Spanish chick, right?
Okay.
And I met her at the club around the time I met her when I got off stage, right?
Okay.
So by the time I got off stage.
Now, how long were you on the stage for? Like, how long was the set? Like an hour long or 2 hours or what?
I did I did about 3 songs.
Oh, okay, cool.
There were different people performing. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
So I did about 3 songs, and then I got off stage, and then so the girl started talking to me. So I met this chick. She had a homegirl, and then we kicking it, right? And then I take her back to the spot. So I got them both. I got her and her friend at the house, right? Mm-hmm. So I was sitting on the floor, and they're sitting on the couch, and I'm sitting on the floor, and this was when I had hair. So they're playing girls playing with my hair and shit, right?
The good old days, buddy.
Yeah. Which
You
know
what? It doesn't matter. Listen, you still got this. The beard is flowing. Who cares?
I was actually supposed to shave, but because my wife was like, "Hey, you're shaving?" I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna shave." But remember, you woke me up. So from the shower. So when I look, I'm like, "Damn, I don't got time to shave." I said, "Fuck it, I'll just shave tomorrow."
Yeah, like it'll probably be gone by the time we hang out.
Because I shave and I cut my own hair, so you know what I mean.
But again, the beard's flowing. Who cares about the top? It's all about this and this. It looks great, man. Because you trim it all up.
Yeah. Before, I looked a lot better when I was younger. I didn't have no white hair. It was all black.
Yeah, but see, the wifey probably likes the salt and pepper look.
Yeah, she likes that. Yeah, she likes it.
Yeah.
So I get off stage. So then I take him back to the crib, right? And man, we done left the club at 2:00 in the morning, right? Because that's the time it closed. So we're back to the crib, and I got these 2 shorties, and then the one Mexican chick, she's feeling me, right? So she's already messing around with me. And then the girl, so the Mexican chick is right here, and then the homegirl is right here. The homegirl is the one that's playing with my hair, and I'm the one that's talking with the Mexican chick that's here, right? Okay. So the girl is playing with my hair, and I'm talking to the chick, and then and I'm rubbing on her friend and shit. And then the girl, she's like, "Damn, bro, it's 3:00 in the morning at this point, right?" So she's like, "Damn." So she's like, "You ain't got no friends to invite to come over to?" I said, "Friends?" I said, "Yo, it's 3:00 in the morning right now." I said, "We was just at the club." I said, "You gonna tell me this now?" You know what I mean? Like, you didn't tell me, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, "No, there's nobody I can call and all that shit." So she's like, "Damn, that sucks." So I'm like, "Yeah." So next thing you know, so then what I did wind up doing is I said, but you don't have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I said, "We don't need nobody else." I said, "I'm here." I said, "I got both of you guys." So I just wound up leaning my head back. And then remember, she was playing my hair, so I did.
Yeah.
This is the friend, not even the girl that I was talking to. There's the friend that's asking for me to bring a friend. So I just put my head back, and then she pushed her head forward. And we just start making out, and then I just start making out with the other chick, and then so they're both friends, right? But they never did anything with each other.
Okay.
I wind up having them do something with each other because we're there, right? I'm doing something with one and the other, so it's like, why you guys don't participate? You know what I mean?
Okay.
So Yeah, so it was good. It was a good time. So we wound up having sex, the three of us, and
That's
they.
cool.
So that was the first time those two girls had sex with each other. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And then, so then that was that time.
And then
No, listen up. So we're smashing, right? So we're smashing, and then, right, the three of us, right? We're having a good time, we're smashing, and then we finish, right? We finish, and then the Mexican chick gets up to go take a shower, and then the friend, these fucking girls got nerve, yo. These girls got nerve because they like to talk shit, but it's games that they play, right? So bro, we just finished fucking, right? Her friend, the Mexican chick, went to take a shower. The friend, which I also smashed, right? It was because it was just the three of us. She says, I bet you can't go again, huh?
Wow.
I bet you can't go again, or I guess you can't go again, or some dumb, stupid shit, right? Which the minute she said it, I already knew. I'm like, this bitch.
And you're like, I can go all night, motherfucker.
Bro, no, it was just one of those things that the minute she said it, in my mind, I'm like, this bitch just wants more, right?
There you go.
So what happened is, I said, all right, come on. So I just took, I'm like, chill, come on, jump on. So we just wind up having sex, right? So now, as we're having sex, the Mexican chick gets out of the shower, and then sees us now having sex. So, and there was,
I just picture that.
And originally,
you turn her around, you bang those bedposts, you slap that ass, you're like, bitch, I can go all night.
But the purpose was that it was the Mexican chick, the main girl that I was talking to, and it was just that friend that talked shit all night was the one that wanted it even more. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So it was funny. It was funny because we're doing something, right? And then when the Mexican chick came out, because remember it was the three of us. So I wasn't expecting. I was in the zone, right? So the Mexican chick, I'm doing my thing. The Mexican chick, I'm like, right? So
wow.
I was like, oh, and then it's flashing, and then she just comes around. She takes off her towel, and then joins us again. Relax. And so that was that night. So that was one of my crazy nights.
That is a crazy night.
Yeah. And then one time I went to perform at a club, right? It was called Gentlemen's Club.
Okay.
Right? So I was going to perform. I was performing 5 songs, right? So I lived up here, and I was going to perform the songs in Miami. Right? Okay. Yeah, so I said, oh shit, babe, yo, we're going to Miami. I took my wife with me because my mom lives in Fort Lauderdale. So I'm like, yo, remember, right now we're in Orlando. So I'm like, yo, we'll go to Fort Lauderdale and we'll stay there. And then for the show, we'll go to Miami. You know what I mean? So, my dude, we get to the show, right, to the Gentlemen's Club.
Yeah. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
My dude, the minute I walk into that place, first off, it's in the air. The smell is in the air. Everybody's smoking, right? Okay. My God damn, everybody, it's shit. You know what I mean? And then I seen it.
Now here it comes,
bro. The shorties are walking back and forth, right?
Yeah.
The place is packed. There's a big ass stage, which that's what I'm performing at, right?
Okay.
Club is packed. A bunch of females, butt ass naked, bro.
Hell yeah,
bro. This was a gentleman's club. This was a fucking like a strip club, bro. Yo, this was like but it was. Miami has the most craziest nightclubs. I've never been in it. That's why I didn't know that it was like a fucking strip club. I mean, it was gentleman's club. I didn't know. All I know was that place was crowded.
So it was naked chicks everywhere.
Out, straight tits out and pussies out. They didn't have no thongs out, bro. Butt naked. It wasn't. They didn't have, bro. Right. So as soon as I get there, I sit down. Right. I sit down. Boom. I'm like, boom, and then my wife is right here sitting next to me, right? And I'm like, yo, this shit is fucking crazy, right? She's like, yo, this is I'm like, yo, this shit bugged the fuck out. I'm like, what? I'm like,
So you and the wifey are watching some.
we're having a conversation, right? Yeah, we're having a conversation about how crazy this shit is, right?
That's
And
nice.
then all of a sudden, Shorty comes up, badass bitch, right? Big ass tits, yo, nice looking pussy, fat ass. I mean, it's hard not to look at it, bitch. You're right there, you know. So she says, she comes up to me and she said, "Hey, so you know, you good? You need anything? Trying to have a good time?" And I said, "Well, actually, Mama, I just got here. I'm good, but this is wifey, and you can ask her if she needs anything. But I'm good right now. You know what I'm saying?" So then she just comes around, starts talking to my wife for a little bit, and my wife was like, "Nah, she's good," and all that. So boom. You know what I mean? So I just tell her, yo, just get me some drinks. She works there too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, just get me some drinks. And we just started drinking. I was trying to mellow myself, not calm down. I rolled up, I started smoking. So that way I can get used to the vibe for when I go on stage and start performing.
Okay.
But that shit was crazy, bro. It was.
That sounds even more crazy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, there was no fucking there. You know what I mean? But it was me and wifey there. We went to the club. I was performing.
So
ass, titties everywhere. That was cool.
I got a question. When you walked in, did that girl come up to you after your set of rapping or before?
No, before. I had just walked in. I'm sitting down.
All right.
Yeah, it was like 5 minutes. As soon as I sat down, like 5 minutes or not even. Shorty just bro, there was mad girls, bro. Black, white, Spanish. There was black titties. No, what was it? What was it? What was it? It's one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite vampire movies. From Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he got a white pussy, black pussy, Spanish pussy, clapping pussy.
There you go.
They had it all, and you can see it all, bro. I was like,
I can imagine.
Crazy.
I've only been to Miami 3 times in my life. I've never went into a club, so I can only imagine how much fun it is down there.
Yeah. Me and my wife had a good time. We had a good ass time.
Well, one of these days, you and me got to hit up Miami, man, because I went once with a friend, my buddy Eric, and then twice with my family down in Miami. So
yeah,
me and you should just go down there.
Oh yeah, go out there and make some stories.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what would have been cool? You know another story, bro? So one time I was at this club, right?
Okay.
And I met this girl that had a friend, and then I wasn't performing or anything this time. I was just at the club chilling, right? Yeah. And then I met this shorty, and then she had a homegirl, right? So we wound up going out, and I'm like, yeah, I'm like, we're gonna go back to the crib. I said, I'll call somebody, right? Man, it's late, right? I'm like, oh, who the fuck am I gonna fucking call, right? Now this is already like after the first thing that happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, so we stop at a gas station, right? We stop at a gas station, B, right?
Okay.
I walk in this gas station, and I'm there to buy some condoms, right?
Okay.
I'm like, boom, I'm buying some condoms, and I already know. I'm like, the vibe. I already know the vibe is not gonna go right. I'm not gonna get the threesome because, and sometimes, like I said, I'm not going for it. I was going for one, like the one thing. I wasn't planning on threesome. It just happened. And in this one, I know it ain't happening, right? Because I'm like, yo, this chick is fucking being a pain in the ass, and I'm gonna, but we're still going. I'm literally driving to a hotel. Like, it would have still probably happened. Who knows? Because I'm still going to the hotel. She's just the third wheel. Yeah, it's either you're gonna join or you're gonna sit, you know what I mean, take a bench, right?
There you go.
So I didn't want to take that chance, right? So what do? I'm at the gas station. This random black kid walks in, right? He must have been like about 21, you know what I mean, 20, 21. He walks in.
Okay.
Like, yo, my man, he came in to get gas, right?
Oh, here it comes.
I say, yo, my man. I say, yo, you trying to get some pussy tonight? I say, yo, you want to get some pussy tonight? He's like, hell yeah. I said, yo, I said, look at my car right there, right? Now, the girls were out of the car because I'm at the gas station, right? So I said, yo, look at the car. You see those two girls right there? I said to yo, I'm with that one chick, and then the friend right there. I'm not with the friend. I said, yo, I'm trying to find somebody this, and that, right? I said, would you smash? She's like, hell yeah. I said, this is the plan, okay? As soon as we leave this gas station, we're gonna go to my car, and I'm like, yo, you know what? What's your name? I think I said, my name is James. James Bet, right? I said, listen, when we go to the car, I'm gonna tell the shorty, yo, I ran into my boy James here at the fucking gas station. He's gonna come with us to the crib, to the hotel. We're all gonna have a good time.
Okay.
So that's exactly what I did.
Oh God.
James followed me to the hotel. Yo, so I walked with James to his car, right? And he parked it at the gas station thing. So I'm walking to him. I'm like, all right, brother. So we're gonna head out together. He's like, yo, for real? I'm like, yo, I got you. And like, trust me, I got a hotel, bro. I got all this shit planned already. We're good. You know what I'm saying? I said, you just gotta show up. I said, just follow us in the car, right? So we head out. He follows us. We go to the hotel room.
Okay.
Boom, we just started having a couple of drinks, and I don't waste time. So me and the shorty start fucking around. So the hotel room had 2 beds, right? So
this is my friend Tommy. Oh,
I know Tommy.
Hey, John, I just wanted to say, you do realize that WWE is in your hometown right now.
Who?
WWE is in your hometown right now.
Joey?
No, WWE.
Oh,
is in
WWE. I'm sorry. I thought you said Joey.
No, they're in your hometown right now. And I was like, wait a minute, that's where John used to live. And
that's
like,
cool. I didn't even know they were in town.
Yeah, I was letting you know that because I was watching the SmackDown. I was like, damn, I should let John know.
No, I appreciate it. Buddy. I didn't know if you had met my friend LC. So LC, Tommy LC.
Yeah, I met him when he stood at your house.
That's right. Right.
Hello, LC. How you doing, buddy?
What's going on, man? Enjoying the weekend, man. Enjoying
Thank
the Friday.
God it's the weekend.
I gotta work tomorrow.
On Saturday? Oh, damn, that sucks.
Yeah, and then I'm off Sunday, but Sunday goes so quick.
I almost had to work tomorrow, but at the last minute, what I did was the guy that was going to do the job tomorrow did a job today. We're doing another job tomorrow. So what I did was I said, fuck that. I'm not coming to this job just to give this guy supplies, right? I said, come take all the supplies for today's job and take all the supplies for tomorrow's job. So that way you don't have to come to the job and I don't got to come to the job. You just wake up and you go and do the job. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, there you go.
Well, that's what I did, bro. So I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I am good.
I'll tell you what, though, the weekend's going to go so fast because I'm going to hang out with LC tomorrow. And then, like, Star Wars Day on Sunday, I already know that's going to be an all-day thing. I'm going to get to, like, the park at, like, 8 or 9 in the morning, and it goes all fucking day. There's fireworks, food. They have a whole presentation that they do. It's going to be a whole fucking day thing. I already know. Because that's how it was last year, LC. And it was the best, but I was fucking tired.
Yeah.
So I may take Monday off to recuperate. We'll see.
Yeah, I was talking to my wife the other day, man, because I was trying to plan to go to I want to go to Nintendo World.
Oh, so, there you go.
Yeah, so I told her if either we go on the 4th of July, but I don't think that's going to happen because...
Well, I know that Epic thing. It doesn't. It's opened privately for like pass members, but I don't have a pass. So when does it open publicly to the public?
In May, right now, this month.
Oh, so as soon as it turns May, then it's open.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, right now we're in May, so I think sometime this week because that's why I was gonna go in July or August because they opened that way I can give them. Bro, there's a list of people that want to go.
Yeah,
so
me too.
So I'm not even going to try. So I figured by July or August, because I'm like, oh, maybe we can go on August, which is my daughter's birthday.
Yeah.
She'll be 18. And then we can go on her birthday, and then hopefully that's enough time, and there's room on the list.
And I know there's like 4 or 5 worlds. The only 2 worlds I care about is Nintendo World, and then I love all the Universal Monsters, so I want to go to the Universal Monster World. Those are the only 2 worlds I care about. And I want to go do that before I go visit my family. I'm either going to go visit my family in June or July or around my birthday in October. So depending on when I can get off of work and shit.
Bro,
So I told my friend Randall. So LC, whenever I go to Epic Universe, I'll probably just buy a day ticket and just go and get some footage and eat lunch there. If you want to come with me, you're more than welcome to come.
hey, quick reminder. We're in May. CollectorCon is Saturday, May 24th, Sunday, May 25th. Most likely, I will be going to CollectorCon on Saturday, the 24th. It's in Orlando. CollectorCon.
Okay.
Isn't that
I'm heading out, buddy. Okay.
Hey, real quick, Tommy, before you leave, Vision says Dante's Peak swag out. He likes your swag.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. All right, Tommy. Well, thanks for stopping in, buddy.
See you guys.
Peace out.
Take care, man.
Peace out, dude. So yeah, I don't think that's one of Jeff's cons because I'm not seeing it on here.
Yeah. Which is the con that we met at?
Oh,
Orlando?
one of Jeff's shows.
Was it Orlando Fest?
Yeah, it was this one. That one up there. The Orlando one.
Orlando, yeah, it must have been the Orlando Fest is where we met.
So I'm skipping this one. I'm skipping the May one because I really want to catch up and edit all my footage. Because hopefully I'll be caught up by then because I'm doing a video a day. So I'm gonna take the whole month of May off, not go to any cons. And the next con I'm going to is the June 15th one.
Hey, you know what I was gonna tell you?
Because I love that one. It's in Orlando, so I'll meet you up there. That's one of my favorite cons that Jeff puts on because it's fucking great.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Oh, I forgot. I was gonna say something. I forgot.
My bad, dude. But anyway, man. Hey, I wanted to ask you. So tomorrow, how packed do you think the Lego store will be? Is it going to be packed or no?
I mean, I know in general the place is gonna be. I mean, it's the weekend. It's not gonna be like I said. I love when the Lego store is packed. I love going to a place I love that and you see everybody else having a good time and looking. You know what I mean? Because you go to a Lego store, that's like going to a Lego store and you don't see Legos displayed. You know what I mean? I would go to Lego, like I went to a Lego, the last time I went to a Lego store, they had empty boxes. I'm like, yo, why the hell? There should be something built here. There should be something built here. You guys just have all the shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, let me grab something. You know when we went to the LegoCon, that guy gave me that brochure. We got to go to his store too. You know the little mini builds that I bought, in the little bag? He opened up a store. He opened up one in I think he's originally from Georgia, and he said, "Hey, we just have an Orlando one." Let me.
Oh yeah, I remember you was talking. I remember you who it was that you was talking to. I remember you.
This one, LC, because I want to do a vlog there. This one.
Yeah.
That's the one. So after the Lego store, the Disney one, we got to go to this one in a couple of months and check this one out.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Yo, we got a plan that we go to the Lego store every month, B, once a month. Because cool. remember, on the first of every month, everything is dropping. This month you got Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
So I want to go to get that one Marvel Quinjet that they had. But on next month, on the 1st, they got the baby remember I told you the baby astronaut?
Oh yeah.
Plus, they're coming out with the fucking the train. Okay, Spider-Man, the train, Aunt May, and Dr. Octopus. Remember that scene in Spider-Man when he's holding the train?
Oh yeah.
And Dr. Octopus, you know what I mean? They're trying to whooping his ass.
Yeah.
So you have the Lego set. That Lego set is coming out, bro.
Nice.
So that's part of the video. Remember I told you I'm working on a Lego video of new Lego pieces that are coming out. So my dude, we should go plan for real every month. Go hit up the Lego store so that way we buy something new.
Dude, I'm down.
Once a month, the Lego store. Boom.
Because I love, anytime we hang out, we have a great time.
But it has to be in the beginning of the month. It has to be in the beginning. Cause remember, everything drops on the 1st.
Yeah.
So it's going to be around that weekend after. So the 1st, this happened. So, we're doing it now. The 1st was 2 days ago, and we're going tomorrow to the,
I'm down. If I don't have to work, and because sometimes I get extra hours on the weekend. If I don't have to work, I'm down.
Yeah, because there's a lot of shit coming out literally every month now. There's a lot of cool shit coming out now that I'm like, damn, man, I'm gonna literally have to come every month to pick something up.
Because I told the fans, 1, we're good friends. 2, we always get good footage. 3, we always play some video games because the fans love when we play video games. So it's always a win-win, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, by the way, but tomorrow, tell Coco I want to play some Resident Evil when you get back. All right?
Yeah. Hey, so real quick, hey, Visions, good one. So the story about the gas station and me with the girl.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. He says you were about to fuck.
Okay. So then, hey, long story short, it's about to be over. So we end up at the hotel. We wind up drinking. And there's 2 beds, so I wind up on the bed on the left, and then me and Shorty just start messing around.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh shit. Oh God. Damn.
Oh my God.
Here it comes.
I just remembered what happened. Oh man.
Well, it's the end of the story, and the scene finishes. The big finish.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy things happen, and I forget. Okay, so look at this, right? Look at this. So
I'm looking.
So we fuck around, and then they're finally fucking around, right?
Yeah.
So remember, the 2 girls are friends, right?
Oh yeah.
So I don't know, dude, and he don't know me obviously, but that has nothing to do with it. They're friends. So we're fucking around, and then they're fucking around, and then we're done. You know, we finish up, and then, while we're fucking around, I stop. Right? I was smashing right, and then I stop, and then I could hear them just the whole kissing, right? And then I'm like, and I'm like, and I'm like, yo, I don't hear no fucking going on over there, right?
Damn.
So, bro, we're in the same room, right?
Oh no, I hear you.
We start smashing, and then bug us out. So, okay, so. We finish, right? And then, my dude, these fucking women are fucking crazy, yo.
There you go.
We're done, bro. I'm laying in the bed with the shorty, and then he's laying in the bed with the other one, right? My dude, I don't know what her experience was, right?
Okay.
Out of nowhere, the friend is laying with the dude that I just met, right?
Yeah.
I was laying in the bed, and then she says out of nowhere, "Does anybody want to switch?"
Oh shit!
Right? Yo,
oh, shit!
Her friend said, yo, listen."
I would have said, "Fuck no! I don't want any, sloppy seconds. Fuck this swapping shit. Oh fuck no!"
Listen. So I'm laying there with Shorty, and then the other girl said, "Does anybody want to switch?" Obviously, we don't know what the fuck. We know what she's talking about.
Yeah.
And then I go, and then I look at the girl I'm with, and then the girl I'm with goes, "No, we're good," right? So she gets up. The girl I'm with gets up, and then goes to the bed. She gets up. And then as she's getting up, she pulls me to go out to the bathroom. And then we go to the bathroom, and then we turn on the shower. We're in the shower together. We start smashing again. You know what I mean? But it was like, in my mind, I was like, damn, man.
That's quite a question. You guys want to switch? No, we're good. We're fine.
But you know what? But in my mind, I'm like, damn, I get it. I understand what happened. What happened was, this dude is smashing this girl, but he just met us. He doesn't know what's going on. I know exactly what happened.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what's going on. So you just, bro, imagine you just going out for gas, right? And then, oh man, that's I got another story that happened to me, bro. But imagine you're just going out for gas, and then some random stranger tells you if you want to go get some pussy, and then you end up fucking. You know what I mean? You forgot.
Wow.
Yo, you forgot. You forgot you even got a wife at home. You're like, oh shit, I even got a wife.
LC, picture his side of the story. He's hanging out with his homies. Yeah, I went and got $20 of gas, and then I just ended up smashing this chick. And
So exactly. So his power, his rhythm, whatever. And remember, bro, you're fucking in a room with another guy that's there with another girl. Me, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I've been to
I couldn't do that.
I don't care, my dude. I'll get hard smacked. Yo, y'all doing your thing, you don't. You know what I mean? But I understood he wasn't throwing it down like he was supposed to, and I guess she wasn't satisfied.
Yeah.
So she said, "Hey," obviously she knew her girl was satisfied because she can hear her yelling and moaning and screaming.
And she's like,
I didn't hear my dude. I didn't hear nothing going on there. Yo, this bitch is going crazy in the bed that I'm with, and then nothing's going. I told you how to stop and be like, yo, there ain't no fucking going on over there. You know what I mean? It's like, yo. And then the friend says that he was fucking her with his pants still on. Bro, you got your pants on tonight.
I know. Yeah.
Bro, I'll beat on my dude. I was butt ass naked. Shorty was butt ass naked. And but I understood. You know what I mean? But I was like, wow.
LC, I'm going to say this something. Like, we've been great friends for 3 or 4 years now. I will say this with all honesty. I thought I had some crazy nights, and I've had some crazy nights with my homies. But nothing I've ever experienced ever in my entire life will compete to my buddy LC's nights.
Nah,
nothing.
Yo, one time I was looking scrubby as hell, bro. I had some shorts with holes in it, a white tank top, and some sandals, right? And I was doing laundry, and I was just walking to the gas station to get a Black and Mild, right? And then I'm walking, and I'm doing laundry, but I passed by the laundry chute, and then there was this chick. She wasn't doing laundry, but she was like, they're just standing there.
Yeah.
My Spanish girl, thick as fuck. Bro, next thing you know, I just start talking to her, and I'm like, oh, yeah, they're getting a Black. So she walks with me to the 7-Eleven to get the Black. My dude, then we start walking back down towards my house, right? And I was like, yo, well, yeah, it's hot. We're talking about, yo, it's hot. I'm like, yeah, it's hot and shit. My dude, this can make no sense. We're talking about it's hot, and then we're talking about, yeah, it's hot, it's hot. I'm like, well, if you're hot, yo, over there at the complex next door, there's a jacuzzi and a pool. I'm like, if you're down, you know what I mean? She's like, all right, let's go. My dude, we go to the jacuzzi, me and this girl I just met 5 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? We start smashing in the jacuzzi. Bro, I was smashing this girl so long in the jacuzzi, I get out of the jacuzzi, I'm crawling out because, bro, if you fuck a girl in the jacuzzi, you're almost dehydrated. You know what I mean? Because you're going for so long, it's hot, the jacuzzi's hot, and now you just busted everywhere, now you just want to crawl out.
You know what's weird it probably doesn't happen like in other states. The pools down here, you would think, oh, it's cold, right? The only time they heat pools down here is like in January and February. That's when they heat the pools. Like any other time, they're not heated. Like in the summertime, it's always hot down here.
Yeah.
The pools are always cold as fuck.
We were in the complex at that time. At that time when it was, and I wasn't married at that time. Like that was a while back.
Yeah.
And I didn't have kids at that time. But yeah, so we wound up smashing into the jacuzzi, and then I'm crawling out, bro. And then I'm just crawling to get to the pool. And the minute I hit the pool, I just fall in. And the water's cold. I get my energy, my strength back. You know what I mean? But the crazy part was that it's like, yeah. And then me and this girl started going out. We went out for like about, I don't know, like 2-3 months. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was just crazy.
That's a crazy night.
That was a crazy one. Like I just met you. Like, you know what I mean? I was smashing her, and I didn't even know her name. Well, I think she did tell me her name, but I ain't gonna remember.
I'm telling you, LC, you are the master of crazy nights, my friend. But anyway, so hey, tomorrow when we go to the Lego store, I'm looking for 2 things. I haven't done a Ghostbuster.
I know you want to go to the Lego store and hopefully have a crazy night, right?
Yeah. Hopefully. That's the plan. No,
we can make it happen.
Listen, I'm looking for 2 types of Legos. I keep telling my fans I want to do a Ghostbuster build. So I want to do a Ghostbuster build, and I want to do a Star Wars. That's the 2 things I'm looking for. What are you going to be looking for when we get to the store? And then do you want to eat lunch first and then go? Or do you want to go to the Lego store and then eat lunch?
No, because once we eat, remember, we're gonna go to a White Castle, so we're gonna eat in White Castle.
Yeah.
So once we eat, we're not gonna want to walk around. Remember,
That's true.
we're gonna walk the Lego store. We're gonna walk the Marvel store. We're gonna
That's
walk
true.
the Star Wars store. Yeah, they're not that big, but we're still gonna be walking from the Lego store alone to the Marvel store. It's still quite a walk. Remember, we're gonna
It is.
we're gonna be in the what's the name of that place again?
The Disney Springs.
Disney Spring. Yeah, I keep forgetting the name sometimes. Yeah, Disney Spring. So that's nothing but walking. But I love walking it because man, all the vibe, the crowd. Like I said, man, it's good. It's good.
No,
that's what I'm saying. We should.
I tell people it's definitely a nice tourist attraction. They have good restaurants there, all different types of food. Any shop you can possibly imagine is there. Then they have two. Then they got two Disney rides there: the hot air balloon thing, and then they got the other ride. Then they got those epic stores like a massive Lego store, the massive Marvel store. They got the big Disney store there. It's insane. Anytime I went there, I've had a good time. So yeah, that'll work out. We'll go. We'll hit up those 3 stores. Hit up White Castle, and then go back to your place. Do like a video game stream for like 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll head back home. Sound good?
Fuck no. Yo, this is the last thing I bought at the Marvel store.
Oh damn, that's cool.
It's a statue.
That's cool, man. I like the little Groot thing.
Yeah, I still haven't done the unboxing.
Oh
I
shit.
still gotta open it.
Yeah, I definitely want to make some progress on Resident Evil, man, because gaming that with you was awesome. So we gotta hit up some Resident Evil tomorrow. I'm on chapter 3 or 4. I think I'm on chapter 3. I can't remember though. We'll definitely hit up some Resident Evil though. Oh yeah, kill some zombies.
Yeah.
Kill some zombies. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go, man, because I'm gonna finish this off. And I haven't had dinner yet, and I'm gonna take a shower because later on I'm gonna hang out in Lantern's show for an hour or 2, and then go to bed because we got a hell of a day tomorrow.
Yeah, I told wifey that she's off today, so I gave her some money so she can go buy a new iPhone.
Okay.
iPhone 16. And then I told her we're gonna take her out. Most likely, I'll probably just take her out. Probably sip out some Blue Long Island iced teas.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So just hang out tonight.
So are you doing that tonight?
You never know. Hey, me and wifey have not ran into a shorty. We have not had a shorty in a while. Tonight might be the night. You know what I mean?
Maybe the night. So.
But if not, hey, man, I love.
So I want a full progress report if you do get a shorty, and if you do get a shorty, make sure you ask the shorty if she's got any hot shorty friends for me, and get a number. And I want a full progress report.
I wish you would have met me back in the days, yo.
I know.
I wish you would have met me back in the day, bro.
You know what? The past is the past. I'm glad that we're friends now.
When I had my own apartment at one point, me and my wife split up for 3 months, right?
Yeah, I remember you telling me. Yeah.
And I had my own apartment. It was just me.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh my God, bro! That was like that was you can call that LC's Holiday Inn.
There you go. I bet it was 3 months of madness.
Oh, yeah, girls coming in and out, but they were coming in by twos because obviously they're gonna come with a friend. So, all right, you bring your friend. So it's either your friend gonna fuck or she gonna just watch. You know what I mean?
Seriously, you're already married. When you're out and about, try to find me a shorty. Get a number. Because I've tried everything. I'm starting to lose hope if I ever get married, man. I haven't had any action in 5 fucking years. That's too long. Too long.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, be ready. The day you finally have sex, the minute you stick your dick in, you're busting right there. There's hey, if for you, it's just yo.
Well, it's been 5 years, so yeah, probably. I'll probably last 2 minutes.
It's gonna take you 2 strokes.
Maybe not even 2 minutes. I mean,
they gonna take 2-stroke fierce.
But you know what? It'll be the greatest 2 minutes ever. I'll be like, hell yeah, I'm back. I'm back in the saddle, baby. Hell yeah, 2 minutes. Yes.
You'll be like, all right, I just knocked that bitch out. All right, let me give you the real thing.
Oh Lord.
Oh shit.
Violet says, "Fears, you got this." I'm trying. I'm trying to find Mrs. Fears. She's out there. I don't know where, but she's out there.
She's out there. You know what I mean? She's out there.
I don't know where.
She's out there, brother.
Well, I'm so glad that the last one didn't work out because getting cheated on fucking sucked. That sucks.
Yeah, man, and that's the thing though too. That's another thing that I'm happy that you don't have kids with that person. That's the thing, man. You
Thank
have
God.
the kid is who suffers, man, because you're not with the person. So now the kid has to share his fucking parents.
Yeah, I don't want to go through all that.
Yeah, hell no, man.
Whenever I'm married, I want to be like fully in love. I want to find that girl. She's my best friend.
My dude,
She's my best friend. She's my partner. She's my lover. I want to find that ultimate chick, man. I know
there's nothing better than me waking up every single day and seeing my kids.
That's awesome.
Every single day in the same household, every single day.
Yeah,
watching them grow, because remember, you're not watching the kid grow if you're in custody.
And then it must feel great to wake up right next to your wife, the love of your life, your best friend every day. And I envy you, buddy. I really do. I envy you.
Yeah, I'm a lucky man, bro.
You are, man. And I always thank anytime I go to a family event, I always thank LC, guys, for his amazing hospitality. When I stay the night, we were playing video games till 6 in the morning, and I slept on the couch. I really appreciate all your hospitality. That was a lot of fun. And that vlog, the fans loved that vlog. That got like 180 views. That one was a big one. Then we went to that big, that Fat Burger.
Fat Burgers, yeah.
That was some good shit. I had that little thing because I know for a fact I couldn't have that triple fucking burger. I cut it to you, right? You had 3 patties on that bitch. You were like,
yo,
you smashed that, and I'm like, dude, I couldn't eat all that. I would have had gut ache for a week.
Hey, so tomorrow we're gonna hit up White Castle, right?
And I haven't had that in a year because the last time I had that was, I'm sorry, not a year, last November. Because when I was in town, I didn't even know they had White Castle. So whenever I go home to Missouri, I always get Emo's Pizza and White Castle, always. So that's the last time I had that.
After the White Castle, next time we hang out, after tomorrow, next time we hang out, we're gonna eat at a place. It's a Colombian spot, right?
Okay.
It's a Colombian spot named Junior's.
All right, that's cool.
It's Junior's Burgers, bro. These burgers are, and when I tell you a burger is amazing.
No, he's not kidding, because I had never heard of Fat Burger, and literally in the vlog, I'll reanimate what Elsie said. You look right in the camera and you're like, you're about to. That's what you did. And I was like, what? Am I ready? He goes, Fears, this is so good. He goes, you better have your white shorts on. I said, I'm ready, buddy. Let's go. That burger was fucking great. I loved it. It was really good.
Yeah.
That was a burger like no others.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
So is that Junior place? Is that better than Fat Burger, or is it like?
No, Junior's it's completely different because Junior's is a Colombian restaurant.
Okay.
So it's remember, Fat Burgers is an American restaurant.
I got you.
Junior's is Colombian, so all the food there's Colombian. So when you eat that burger, it's gonna be real good.
Because this is gonna be a new experience because I had never heard of Fat Burger and I've never heard of Junior. So I'm ready. I'm down.
Yeah. Well, you have Fat Burgers and that was good.
Yeah,
but once we hit up all these different spots, we definitely got to go to Fat Burger again.
Yeah, I want to go back again because I tried the single. So the next time we go, I want to try a double. I
need that triple.
I'll work up to the triple. I'll do the double next time. Every time we go, I'll do a bigger one. Because I looked at it and I was like, are you going to be able to smash that LC? And he's like, Fears, please. He goes, this will be done in about 5 minutes.
Remember the lady serving us? She's like, are you going to eat all that? I'm like, hell yeah.
You're like, hell yeah, I'm going to eat it. Like, I'll order 2 of those bitches.
Yeah.
And then she looked at me because I'm only 5'6", and I said, I'm not going to eat all that. I'll just take a single. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm really fine. And then she's like, and then you went to the bathroom, and then you came out, and the lady goes, is your friend going to be able to eat all that? I'm like, I didn't pay for it. I'm like, I paid for mine. I'm like, I'm sure if he orders it, I'm sure he can eat the whole thing. I said, if not, it'll be funny for the blog that he didn't eat the whole thing. You ate the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
That was a fun time.
The way I see it is, if I'm gonna go to a place I don't go to every day, and the food, and I know the food is good, I'm just gonna splurge out. You know what I mean? You got the single, man. Let me get the triple. Let me taste that bitch 3 times.
And you know what? I forgot to tell you. You know that big Florida vlogger that I like? I don't know if I've ever shown you his channel. That Adam the Woo guy. You've heard of him, right?
Yeah. You told me.
I've met him. And as soon as we popped up, I forgot to tell the fans. I forgot to tell you. The parking lot in front of it looked familiar. I said, I've never been here. I said, I've seen this place before. He, in his vlog, in one of his vlogs like a year or two ago, he went to Fatburger, LC.
Oh, yeah?
That Florida vlogger guy. And I was like, I've seen the inside before, but I had never eaten there. So I was like, I bet you Adams went here. And I looked through his video, and I was like, yep, there it is.
You know what somebody has to make? Somebody has to come up and make like a legit good burger.
I would love a good burger, like Ed.
Yeah.
A couple months ago, I just
I'm a good. You're a
couple months, like last
dude. Because we're all dudes.
Last Christmas, Randall bought me Good Burger 2 for Christmas. That was my Christmas present, and he bought it for me. I love Good Burger 1. Good Burger 2 is fun. It's not as good as number 1, but they're both great. They have the Ed sauce in number 2. I love Good Burger. Yeah, I would love to have an authentic, handmade Good Burger. I would smash the shit out of that.
Yeah.
That would be down my throat in 2 minutes. I would eat that fucking Good Burger.
Pause.
That thing would be great.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
But no one's never gonna make a Good Burger. I mean, I wish they would. Like, if someone actually made that a reality, I'd be like, LC, we gotta go. We gotta do a vlog here. But no one is ever gonna turn that into a tourist attraction. I wish they would, but they won't.
Yeah.
The minute they do, though, I'm calling you up and saying, LC, I never thought they would make it. Hey, they made it. We're fucking going right now. Drop everything. Let's go. Anyway, I'll let you go, buddy, because I'm going to finish.
Yeah. Go ahead and do your thing, but I'm going to get ready.
Like I said, I'll be over there probably by I'll leave my house around 12:15, and I'll be there. It usually takes me to get to your house.
I know you're going to text me anyway, so we'll keep in contact through text.
I'll text you. I'll probably leave my house 10:15. I'll be there by 12:45, and then we'll have a good day.
All right, my friend.
All right, cool. Well, thanks a lot for being on the
show,
man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you on the next one. Make sure to check me out. Your
Heroes
boy,
and Villains Collectibles. Hell
Heroes
yeah.
and Villains Collectibles. You see the name.
Oh, real quick. Tell the fans when's your next video coming out? When's the next one?
I'm gonna see what I can do. Just be on the lookout. I'm actually that video I'm dropping, the Lego one. I'm hoping to drop it tomorrow because
okay, good. All right, so tomorrow
Lego builds. Everything I drop, remember I said they dropped the new Spider-Man. You got the new fucking, so.
All right.
Cool. So.
All right. See you later.
All right, guys. Have a good night. Peace.
Peace. Guys, don't forget to follow LC, Heroes and Villains Collectibles, on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, all of that. All right, we're going to finish this vlog, and then I'm going to invite Visions and Lantern in, hang out with them for a little bit, and then once I get done hanging out with them, then I'll do the rest of my topics, and then I'm going to skedaddle, and I'm going to get a shower, I'm going to get something to eat, and then probably by that time, it'll be time for Lantern's show. So, yeah. All right, let's finish this. Pretend Story says, Fears, you ever think about getting a grill? Oh, I would love to get a grill. That'd be cool, man. That would really be cool. All right, let's finish this biatch up. Here we go. So look at these bad boys. You guys watch this. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. Watch this.
Boys down here. You see all these guys? I don't know if you can see them. Look at those guys. Okay, so you fall down there. That's the end of John Fears or anyone that falls down there. And then it says, to feed alligators, see attendant. No fucking way would I put some food in my hand and let them eat it from my hand or feed it to them. That's just, you're cruising for a bruising right there, buddy. I'm at hole 15, guys, at the Congo River Adventure Golf. And man, it is hot out here today, but that's why they got these. Oh my God, I'm in paradise. And not only does it shoot air, but it shoots water at you guys. So water is hitting the back of my neck right now, and I'm feeling great. All right, not too bad, guys. I should get this in 2 shots. Oh, nice. Sweet victory. This was hole 17. You start there, you come in this cave, shoot your ball all the way this way. Lands right there. I got it in 2. And then you come around here and you go out that door to go to the next hole. So hole 18 away. Last hole, hole 18. You had to start up there. I hit it all the way down here. So I've already gotten 1. Let's see if I can get this in 2 shots, guys. Let's do it. Oh man, so close. All right, here we go. All right, guys, 3. I got it in 3.
Hold on, they're playing.
Anyway, I better get out of here because can you hear the thunder? Can you hear it? The rain is a-coming, guys. This just shows you how much of a wuss John Fears is. This little girl right here is holding an alligator. Would Fears do that? No way in my lifetime. I don't care how much someone go, hey Fears, I'll give you $10,000. Hey Fears, I'll give you $5,000. I don't know if I could do it. So good job to you guys. I don't know if I could do that. It's a little scary. It's a little, I mean, what if that alligator would just turn around and bite Fears right in the chin? What if he messed up my hair? What if he messed up my hair?
Oh yeah, you can't mess up the Fears hair. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. That's a big no-no.
Would have been a disaster. Fears had a blast at Congo River Adventure Golf. The official score, guys. Bam! Right there. 49. Fears did it in 49 strokes. They usually say people do it in about 54, 55. So Fears' golf game is getting pretty good. Anyway, I think it's...
And you know what? I haven't done... I'll be honest. I have not done a mini golf vlog in a while. So when I get caught up, I'm definitely going to pick another golf area that I've never been to. Or one that I went to way back in the day and then do it again. Like Bonanza Golf. That was like one of the very first Florida vlogs I did. It wasn't the first one, but I haven't went there since I uploaded that vlog. What's up, Russ? It's definitely not a sponsor video, but it is now. It is now.
It's time for me to go get some BK Lounge Burger King burgers and go soak in a warm tub. So this is Fears, and I'm going to bid you guys a fond farewell.
Soak in a warm tub. That's hilarious. I did in fact soak in a warm tub. I got some lounge. All right. Let's see. Before I invite Lantern and Visions in, I'm gonna do one of my topics. I'm gonna do the review of The Fugitive. I watched this last night. Bam. All right. And then I'll hang out with those guys for a little bit, and then I will do the rest of the topics, and then I'll mosey on out of here. So, thanks a lot for coming on the show, LC. I appreciate it, buddy. Soak in a warm alligator swamp. Hell no, Bukaki. Hell no. All right, The Fugitive. Hell yeah. If you guys have never seen this movie, you are missing out, man. Harrison Ford is kicking ass and taking names. Right off the bat, it gets a 10 out of 10 just because it's Harrison Ford. But I like the story so much, it gets a 10 out of 10 anyway. So 10 out of 10. Harrison Ford is the man, and he's one of the best, like, action heroes. One of the best action heroes. Let's see. You ever been to wrestling, Fears? I have. My dad used to take me to WrestleMania. We went a couple of times when I was younger, Russ. So yeah. But I haven't been to WrestleMania in quite a long time. I like wrestling, but not as much as Tommy. Tommy and Adam Bacchidi love WrestleMania. I recently got to talk to Adam Bacchidi. He wants to come on the show. And I definitely want to do a professional interview because me and Adam Bacchidi, we've forgiven each other. Like he apologized for trolling me, and I apologized because I trolled him back. And he said, Fears, I'm getting too old. I'm sick of fighting with you. I said, well, good. I'm sick of fighting with you. So we kind of mended the wounds. I'm still a little weary, you know. How he doesn't do that flip-flop shit like Yakov. But I'll take his word for it, you know. So we'll see. All right. Harrison Ford is the man, one of the best action heroes. My two favorite scenes. Now, Visions, what's your favorite scene? Because I know you like The Fugitive. What's your favorite scene? I'll tell you guys my two favorite scenes. My favorite scene is when he's in the sewer system, and Gerard's like, "Put that gun down," and he's like, "Richard, do you want to get shot?" And then he puts it down. And he goes, "Pay attention, down on your knees," and then he goes like this, and then he goes, "Fuck it," and just jumps down, and he falls, you know, from the little sewer system down into the river. That's my all-time favorite scene. So, jumping into the river. And then I'd say my second favorite scene is when he gets to the hospital and he knows he's got to change, like, his appearance or the cops. So he sneaks into that old man's hospital room, and he steals the old man's, like, clothes. He steals the old man's breakfast to get something to eat and his coffee and his eggs and shit. He shaves off his beard, puts on the old man clothes, and as he's walking out, he's like, oh shit, because he sees a cop, but the cop doesn't recognize him. He's like, hey, doc, we got an escaped patient. And he's like, I'm sorry, we got an escaped prisoner. What's he look like? And he's like, 5'9", you know, blah, blah. And he goes, you seen anyone like that? And he's like, every time I look in the mirror, pal, except for the beard. And he's like, hey, doc, well, you let us know. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'll let you know if I see him. And then he gets in an ambulance and takes off. So the whole hospital scene is great. Because he goes to a couple hospitals. He goes to the hospital to get treated because he got a gash like on his thigh, and he gets sewn up. Then he steals the old man's clothes. Then he goes back to the hospital and saves that kid's life, and then he goes to look up some files and stuff to prove his innocence. So those are my two favorite scenes. So I'm going to write down lots of action, lots of great actors in it. Lots of great actors. Great movie locations. They filmed all around Chicago. And I've been to Chicago a couple times in my life. Great shooting locations. Good action hero movie. And I do recommend it. I'm sure you guys have seen it, but if you haven't seen it, you guys have got to check it out. So, great movie all around. And then I recommend it. All right. Cool beans. So I'm just going to put this off to the side. I'm done with my coffee, and normally I stop, but I'm having so much fun. I'm going to invite Visions and Lantern on. I'm going to grab a water real quick, and I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. All right. So, there we go. I'm going to hang out with Visions and Lantern a little bit. Only if you guys want to come in. So, yeah. If you don't want to come in, I understand, and I'll just hang out with you guys in Lantern Show a little bit later. And then I'll probably finish up the rest of the topics, and then I would say that's a pretty successful live stream. I haven't done a real long one in a while. We've almost hit 3 hours, so hell yeah. All right, Lantern, I'm going to send you guys the link. And we had a really successful Lantern Show last night. I definitely hosted, and then I called Lantern today to see if he wanted to, if he wanted me to host again, and he said, "Oh, my StreamYards is working." So yeah. Oh shit, my bad, Visions. Well, I was trying to get you in here because I didn't want to interrupt LC's stories, so I'm really sorry, man. I'm really sorry, buddy, but yeah, I'll definitely see you tonight. So I didn't want to interrupt LC because they were funny stories, so my bad. I'm really sorry, man. All right, well, I'll invite Lantern in here. Well, my bad. I feel bad now because I know you wanted to come in. You know what? I should have just threw you the link while LC was telling his story. So, my bad, dude. Anyway, I'm sorry, man. I really am. That's my bad. That was my bad. So yeah, you should try and get Exhumed Visions a discount on shipping his products since you have pull at FedEx. I'll see what I can do. That's really a corporate thing, but I could ask him. I could definitely ask him. So yeah. You sure you don't want to come in for like 5 minutes, Visions? I mean, I know I'm going to see you guys later on tonight, but yeah. Well, yeah, man, my bad. Next time, if LC starts going on with a long story, I'll just send you the link, because the only reason why I didn't send it is because I was like, oh, I'll wait till LC finishes. Then one story went to like 3 stories, and I was intently listening, and I was like, oh, I'll just send it to him. So my bad, dude. But yeah, we'll hang out later in Lantern Show. Hell yeah. All right, I'm gonna send it to Lantern. But let me know if you want to come in for a couple of minutes. While you're working, you let me know. And then I'll hang out with Lantern for a little bit, and then I will end this biatch. But it's been a really fun night. I appreciate the fans watching. I got tons more epic content coming. I got the Adam the Woo interview coming. You guys have been waiting for that for ages. It's coming. I'm going to edit that either tonight or tomorrow. It's on the way. I'm going to post it on the main channel because it's going to be so epic. I got to post it on the main channel. So yeah. There we are. All right, give me a second, Lantern. I'm going to drop you the link. But thank you to all my guests for coming in. It was a lot of fun. Well, you know what, Visions? Just in case, I'll drop you the link in case you want to come in. For a couple of minutes, If not, I totally get it. I totally understand because I kind of feel bad, buddy. My bad. I am sorry about that. There you go, Lantern. I dropped you and Visions the link. So there you are. So I'll wait till Lantern and whoever else comes in. And then I'll hang out with Lantern for a little bit. I know, Lantern, you're going to start your show here. I'm trying to end it here in about an hour or whatever. So, yeah, buddy. But I've had fun. Plus, I need to get some dinner. Before I go into Lantern Show, I need to take a shower, too. Shower, get something to eat. While Lantern's listening to music, I'm going to edit. And then as soon as I get done editing tonight, I'm going on Lantern Show. So hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my God. Fucking hell. And then I'm going to end with telling you guys a story. My power went out last night before I went to work. It was insane. So yeah. So while I'm waiting for Lantern, I'm going to show you guys a video. I sent this video to Visions. Not that he didn't believe me, but I was like, I better document it. I also filmed it with my camera. So I filmed it on my phone, and I filmed it on my vlog camera. So you guys will see it in a future vlog. 3,000 people last night. It was 3,800. I called the electric company, and they said, we don't know why it went out, but it's going to be out for at least an hour or two. And I said, oh, well, just fix it. I said, because I'll be at work by the time it's fixed. So by the time I got home, it was fixed. But before I went into work, I filmed a bunch of stuff for the vlog because I've never seen it that black. You know, all the street lights were out. It was insanity. So, yeah. Leonard, I sent you the link, buddy. So let me show you this video. Yo, guys, what's going on? Fears has been without power for 20 minutes now. I've been cracking glow sticks. I've got my flashlight. I called the phone company. I don't know what's going on. They said 3,800 people without power. Rad. Awesome. Oh, well. So that was like maybe 2 hours before I had to go to work. Maybe an hour and a half before work. I got in my car, I went and got some McDonald's, and I filmed all around my apartment complex how black it was. And then on the way back, a fire truck showed up because a generator had blown out. I got a little bit of that in the vlog. I had never seen my apartment complex that blacked out. It was insane. I was like, dude, what the hell's going on? So it was pretty crazy. It was pretty nuts. Look at all these no callers, no caller IDs. That's from that idiot troll. I don't know if you can see it. All no caller IDs. Insane. Insanity. Insanity. Obsessed much? There we are. I better turn off my phone before the little idiot calls me again. So yeah. Is that Lantern? Lantern! Yo, Fears! What's up?
Food you.
Hey, Lantern!
Yeah.
Damn!
Damn.
Phew!
Phew.
Lantern, did you shit your ass off?
Yeah.
Mama Tate?
Yes.
What's up, Mama Tate?
What's up, Fears?
Nothing much. I just shit my ass off, Lantern. Or Mr. Fears, I should say.
Yeah.
Lantern, you ready for an epic show tonight? It's going to be you, me. Hopefully Larry gets off his old 60-year-old ass, comes in, hangs out, with the fans, and me, you, and Visions, the three musketeers, as always.
Yeah.
So, hey, how well did I do? How well did I do last night hosting your show? How well did I do?
You did pretty good.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Did you think it was funny, Visions showing hilarious photos of Mrs. Carey?
Yeah.
It was half funny, and then half of it was like, wow, that image is burned into my mind for life now.
Yeah.
Some of those pictures were nuts, buddy.
Yeah.
You had quite the collection, Mr. Visions. All right. Bukaki screams out an evil laugh.
Yeah.
Lantern, give me your best evil laugh of all time. That was good. That was good, buddy.
Yeah.
So right now it's 9:47. What time is it? What time is it in Texas? Is it 8? Is it 8:47 there?
Yeah.
It is? Okay. So you said when are you starting your show? 10 o'clock? 9:50? When are you starting it?
Probably 9 or 10.
9 or 10. All right, cool. Because before I come in, I'm gonna edit for a little while. I'm gonna get a shower. I haven't had dinner yet, so I'm gonna cook some dinner, and then I'll be in later, buddy.
Okay.
So yeah. So what was your favorite part of the show? So,
yeah.
Oh, there's Visions. There it is. Hang on.
Yo, Vision.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up, brother?
Nothing much. Oh wait, this is Museum.
Yeah, how's it going, sunshine?
Pretty good.
Museum.
So are you cooking something?
Vision.
No, man. I've got my solo pump.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Fine German engineering.
Are you at home or are you at work?
Yeah, man, I'm just at home chilling out, eh?
Oh, cool. Well, I'm about to end it. I just wanted to say hi.
Check out all this lovely nose candy I've got.
Oh, nice.
Hell
That's
yeah.
a lot of nose candy.
I can see PST.
Wow. Well, thanks a lot for stopping by, my friend.
I can see PST in here.
Oh, man.
I can
See how much? Do you see how much candy he had?
Yeah.
That was a lot.
Mhm.
I'm thinking that was sugar. I don't think that was the real deal, you know. But yeah,
Mhm.
museum's a little weird. I didn't want him showing anything inappropriate, you know, on my show, buddy. I couldn't trust him. Museum, I'm cool with you. Just you never know, because you know I've went so long on the show. I didn't want anything bad to happen, you know.
Mhm.
He's always showing pictures of like belly buttons
Yeah.
and you know people's
Yeah.
asses and shit
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So nothing against you, museum. I just didn't want anything bad to happen because I didn't want to strike on my channel. So
Yep.
yeah. Well, yeah, Lantern. My apologies. I was gonna send you and Visions the link far more earlier than this, but I should have just sent it to you while LC was telling his story. But I didn't want to interrupt him, so I apologize to you and to Visions. I'm really sorry about that. So you accept my apology?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, Lantern, what was your favorite part? How was your day so far, buddy?
Good.
It was good? What'd you do?
Oh, not that much. Just kind of chill.
You watch any movies today?
Not really. Just the news and weather.
Yeah? How's the weather there?
Good.
Nice. Yeah, thank God it's not raining. But, you know, the funny thing is I lost power last night. It wasn't even raining last night. So, when I called the phone company, I said, can you give me a reason why the power was out? And you guys will see it in the vlog. He goes, the guy in the when I called my phone company, he said, they haven't told me yet what the problem is. They only said it should be fixed by 5:45 or 6. And I said, well, I'll already be at work by then. I was just curious. And when I called him, it was 3:30ish. So yeah. No, he doesn't scare me, Visions. I'm just scared of what people will what they'll show, because museum has shown a lot of crazy shit on Lanterns. And I don't want my StreamYards to get taken away. I don't want anything bad to happen to my channel, you know. So it has nothing to do with museum. So I'm not scared of museum. I was just scared of what he may show. So I didn't really want to take the chance. That's why. But I was very polite to him, Russ. So don't even go there. He said hello. I said hello. How are you? I said I'm about to end the show anyway. You know. So, but yeah. As soon as he showed that white powder, I was like, I don't want him to show anything more crazier. You know. So anyway, I know he was putting water in his container, but. What if he would have showed something even worse later on? I didn't want to take the chance.
Did I get it there?
So it was nothing against museum. I've just known from personal experience that museum shows crazy shit on Lantern's show. And I stream a lot. I didn't want anything bad to happen to my show. So that's like, I'm friends with museum. I have nothing against museum, you know? So what's the topic for tonight, Mr. Lantern?
I'm not sure yet.
All right. Well, you'll come up with something, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll let you go because I know you're going to start your show in about an hour.
Yeah.
Because you're an hour behind, right? So
yeah,
it's 9:52 here, so it's 8:52. So you said you're going to start at 10, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. That's hilarious, Visions. What? Museum would or me? No, I doubt he would have did that. I just didn't want to take the chance. It has nothing to do. I have nothing against museum. I've noticed that he shows crazy shit in your on your channel, Mr. Lantern. And I just didn't want to take a chance. I was like, what if he shows something on my channel and then this stream gets taken down? You know. You know. So I was like, well, I don't want the stream to get taken down because I put a lot of work into it. We've been streaming for 3 hours, and we had a great show. So museum, don't take it personally. I was like. I don't want to take a chance. So I was very nice. I was very polite. I said, hey, how are you? I'm going to end the show. Nice to see you again. I have nothing against museum. It's not personal, or I don't think it's personal. But all right. Anyway, Landon, I'm gonna let you go, buddy. I'll see you and Visions later on tonight. And you think Larry will show up?
He might not.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. Because he didn't show up last night. I told him to add me. I told him to add me as a friend. And he could have came in the show with me, you, Visions, and Tokes and all that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, I don't know. Anyway, buddy, I'll let you go because I'm hungry.
Okay.
So I'm going to get something to eat. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to end the stream here pretty soon. And I'll see you on there later on tonight, all right?
All
right. Peace out, buddy.
Chunk.
Anyway. I wasn't trying to kick him off, Visions. I just couldn't take the chance because I don't know. I know Museum a little bit, but I don't know him too much. And you guys can't deny it. He shows a lot of crazy shit on Lantern's show. And it's not that I didn't trust him. It was just like, I don't want to take the chance because what if he showed something inappropriate and then the stream gets taken down and all that work is for nothing, I would have been like, oh, that would have sucked. So, yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe I should have let him stay on longer, but I was getting nervous because you never know what Museum's going to do. So, yeah. Yo, Richie, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Oh, shit. Vision says, hey, Richie, $5 to chat. Oh, Lord. So, yeah. Bukagi says, Fears, don't you get it? He was showing you a belly button pump. Oh, man. Oh, man. Vision says, Richie, scram. Oh, shit. Ah! Oh, Lord. Anyway. Pretend Story says, I think he was washing his dishes. No, he was filling up some container of something. Anyway, well, what a great stream. I haven't done 3 hours in quite a long time. Thanks to all the 13 members for showing up. I know, I'm just joking around, Richie. I was just reading what Vision said. Now, Richie, I will say this. We're buddies. But I don't think it's right that, I think your fans, I have nothing against your fans. I have nothing against my fans. I love it when my fans, whenever they're nice enough and they do a donation, and I appreciate that. But I don't think you should charge your fans, whatever it's called. What is it called, Visions? The super fan club or whatever, and you charge people, people have to charge money to type. That's just my personal experience, Richie. I think you should allow your fans to chat. But I don't know how all of it works. But because I don't mind when my fans make a donation, A donation is something different. If someone donates out of the kindness of their heart, they're like, hey, Fears, I wanted to donate $5. Awesome. Thanks. I appreciate that. I'm just trying to give you some advice, Richie. Because someone told me about that, and I was like, $5 to chat. Richie, and then also I came in one time, I tried to say hello, and because I'm not signed up for that, I couldn't say hello. But maybe one day I'll have you on a show, Richie, and maybe you can explain it to me more, because I kind of get it, but I kind of don't get it. I was like, why would you charge your fans to type? I'm just saying. So I'm not trolling you, Richie. I'm just trying to give you some advice. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, God. I've been yawning like crazy. Fucking hell. Vision says, Fears, you're talking to him for free. Stop. That's right. Oh, shit. Anyway, I'm just trying to give you some advice, Richie. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing great. I hope the channel's going good, buddy. And I definitely got to have you on a show again, because it's been a while since you've been on the show. So, hell yeah. Anyway, oh my God. Uncool Taste says, yo, Fears, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Uncool Taste, unfortunately, I'm about to end the show because Lantern's going to start his show in 1 hour. In 1 hour. Mr. Lantern says, oh, howdy, Uncool Taste. Oh, howdy, Visions. Oh, howdy, Uncool Taste. Oh, howdy, Pretend Stories. Oh, howdy, Richie. Oh, howdy, Bukaki. Lantern, I'm doing your job, buddy. I'm saying howdy to everybody. Hell yeah. Anyway. Oh, shit. So, yeah. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the show. I think I'm going to save the rest of the topics for tomorrow. The only thing I didn't get to was the top 10 Harrison Ford films. So I'll do that one. I'll do that one tomorrow. But we got to me talking about why my power went out and the whole experience. You guys are going to see that in an upcoming vlog. I'll probably put that, since that's recent, whenever I edit the Lego Con, I'll probably put a few weeks later or like a month later or whatever, and I'll probably end it with that power outage footage. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I think I'm going to edit the Lego Con next, and then MegaCon, and then get back to the old footage. Because I want MegaCon out on my channel, and I want the Lego Con. Because LC texted me and was like, Fears, you got to get up that footage. I said, I'm trying. I said, I'm editing a video a day, if not two. So, good things are coming, my friends. Hell yeah. Let's see. Bukaki says, don't deny it, Mr. Lantern. I've never seen so many muddy goats in my life. I don't even know what the hell he's on about. So, Bukaki, do I want to know? Probably not. I'll ask Mr. Lantern, though, whenever I get on the show tonight. I'm like, Mr. Lantern, confess, what's going on with these muddy goats? Anyway, Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. Thanks a lot for all 12 people showing up to my show. You guys are great. I love my fans. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for everybody staying to the bitter end, my friends. Fears, man, salute you. And I'll see you later on Lantern Show. And then tomorrow I'll have a brand new video out for you guys. So look forward to that. Anyway, I'm going to take off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my friends Heroes and Villains Collectibles on YouTube, on Twitch, on Twitter, on Instagram. Follow Mr. Lantern on YouTube. And I'll see you in about an hour, Lantern. Well, probably 2 hours, because you always listen to music for about an hour, hour and a half. Don't forget to check out my buddy's store, exhumvisions.com. Check it out. Really cool shit. I'm going to buy some stuff soon, Visions. Be sure to check out Tommy NC motherfucking 2010. Thanks to Tommy, LC, Museum for coming in. Mr. Lantern. Don't forget to check out Fangirl Kate on YouTube. And last, but certainly not least, my friends, follow Fears. Lord Fears. FearsMan26 is the main channel. Fears Vlogs is channel number 2. And I bid you guys a fond farewell. And this is Fears signing off. Peace. Deuces. And I'll see you guys later. Hey, Lantern. Shown. All right, bye.